Hello.
Hi. Hello, chat. Hello, chat. I know it is an unorthodox time of the day to do this, but hi. Hi, Jackie. Yes, yes it is. You may say hi, Anya.
Oh shit, are we live?
Yeah, we are!
I haven't been paying attention. Hi. I was almost falling asleep over here, and you told me you'd be right back, and I just,
It's okay, but yes, we are live and we're here. And hello, Soja, Solon, Steve. Hello, Sadani. Hello, Miss. Hello, Jackie. And hello, Willow. And Fei Fei. Hi. Hello. Gosh, everyone's in chat right now. Hi.
Yeah, hang on, I'm buffering.
Take your time, hon.
Like me, physically.
Yeah, don't worry, it happens.
Okay, cool, I think we're good.
What do you mean? No, I am not even going to ask Steve, I'm just going to go in. Then to kiss the historical women's, yeah. Anyway, do you want to give a little bit of context, Anya, to what we're about to do?
So, from what I understand, we're going to be reading some original Fate content, which I have never been exposed to. I don't know the franchise, I don't know this thing, I don't know any of it.
Mm-hmm.
I have a vague idea of how Fate works. I know it's really horny.
A little bit.
And that's about it.
Yeah, it is a little bit horny. Just a little bit, just a teensy bit. It deals...
I think that's not true. We watched the first episode of an anime together.
Please! No, I can't believe your first fucking exposure to Fate Media directly was the fucking Crest Worms!
It was awful.
I'm so sorry. Don't
No,
worry.
I'm very excited.
Don't worry, we'll get acquainted with many of the Fate-isms very soon.
Including the worms?
Possibly? I don't know. I actually don't know.
Exciting.
But yeah, to add a little bit more context, I have been a fan of Fate stuff for about 2.5 years now, because I got into Fate Grand Order, and I have talked about it at length in other streams, and also on my server. And I always wanted to check the origin of the Fate franchise, not the whole Nasuverse, but, you know, the whole Fate franchise. And I wanted to do this stream for a while, but I also knew that I had been wiki diving enough, that I had extra context and an idea of where things were going to be headed, so it wasn't going to be like as impactful when like something big happened, like, oh, this is like, I know this because I've seen the reference to this in another media, or I simply have read that this was going to happen. But Anya doesn't have that. Anya is here as my blind partner in this adventure, while I go in with a little bit of a head start on what things are going to go.
I prefer to think of it as I'm here to keep you grounded.
And please do put me in the ground as well if at any point I say something very stupid. She doesn't know, chat! I did get you into Fate Grand Order, miss. Also, I'll be having dinner very soon because, as you all know, this is usually the time I have my food. Also, I hope you like the two models together here.
It's a good thing there weren't any guest stars who, like, made the stream start late or anything like that. That would be silly.
Yeah, you're going to have to spend 4 months sending APK Android's fast too. Shush. Oh god, so very funny story. Steve was the person who sent me the APK for the Fate Grand Order thing because I'm in Europe. So I actually can't legally play Fate Grand Order. So I have to download the APK directly.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and I have not bothered to actually bookmark it. I have not bothered to actually bookmark the thing. So every time there's an update and I need to actually download the APK again, I just go into Steve's like conversation and check our pins, and I just scroll down to get it. Hey, Watchdog, hi! And yeah, this is my night background. Usually I only use it for going to sleep, but it is night, so... Anyway, as much as I love the Saku theme, could you say is it time, Anya? Do you feel ready to begin?
Like to start?
Yeah? To actually get the game on?
Yes.
The night is Fate and/or stay. I guess you're right. It is stay night, huh? Anyway, with that out of the way, allow me to open everything I need to.
Oh, I'm so excited.
And you can check Anya, the stream on the side. Yeah.
Alright, let's see if this destroys my computer.
I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't. Allow me to readjust the everything over here. Over here.
Okay, I think I'm in and I think everything's fine.
Nice. Can you all see and hear things in chat properly? Can you all see the thrust?
Oh, we're starting it off. The first words.
First time in Fate. Is Fate a good game? Like, does it have combat system? It's a visual novel. We are about to just read a lot. This is
the only combat system is dyslexia.
Yeah, I did know in Bleach that things like the hollow stuff is all Spanish on, but yeah. Okay, we are starting with a cold open, by the way. We don't get explanation for anything else until later. We don't get to know the protagonist until we go through this whole thing. And we also don't get to the main menu, which is where I can actually set that my patches have been installed correctly. So, I do apologize. Do you want me to do the narration then, hon? Or
If you wouldn't mind.
I will do the narration then. It was a thrust like lightning. A spearhead thrust to pierce my heart. Trying to dodge it could be useless. Being lightning, it's invisible to the human eye. But the lightning that tries to pierce me is repelled by the moonlight that tries to save me. God, that is so cheesy, actually. Chew thrust, shut up. Clang. A beautiful sound. No, the sound before me is heavier than steel. The armor she is wearing is not beautiful at all, and as unrefined as the cold night. The sound wasn't beautiful at all. It was actually the sound of steel. It's just that the night is beautiful enough to turn it into a charming sound like a bell. There she is.
Oh, wait, I know this one. I've seen her.
I didn't know there was actually voice acting here! Do you want to be her? Do I want to be her?
Sorry, I hope you can picture like the loading logo over my head, just like the little spinning wheel. I'm just trying to figure everything out here.
Don't worry. Up to you. Up to you.
Sorry, I just had like a hard like reset there.
You okay, hon?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
You only had
yeah,
3 hours of sleep.
I'm fine. I guess I can take this one, yeah?
Go ahead. Your hair now.
I ask of you, are you my master?
She asks in a voice that lights up the darkness.
Oh.
I really didn't know that there was voice acting in this version.
I feel like I'm going to be talking over these kind Japanese people.
Yeah.
Oh well. I've come forth in response to your summon. From this time forward, my sword shall be with you and your fate shall be with me. Now, our contract is complete.
It is fully voice acted, huh? I genuinely didn't know that, huh? We can do the narration though. We can do the narration.
So, hazarding a guess, I don't think anyone in this chat might be a native Japanese speaker.
That's fair, yeah. We can still read it out loud just for people who may be like listening instead of watching. Yes, the contract had been completed. When she chose me as her master, I'm sure I swore to help her too. The moonlight still lights up the darkness. As if following the night's example, the shed again falls silent. Time has stopped. The scene lasts less than a second, but I'll remember this scene vividly even when I've gone to hell. The face slightly turned, the quiet green eyes. The instant becomes an eternity. The blue outfit symbolizing her sways in the wind. A faint blue light filters in. The golden hair shines in the moonlight. Fate. When the voice acting cuts out, that's when you worry. The girl.
I'm so excited for this.
I didn't know what the very beginning was like, so I am...
It starts off with a beautiful woman in a shed.
Huh. Okay, cold open continues. This is a story from 10 years ago. I'm watching someone I know very well. A tall man with a deep-featured face, who, to my knowledge, has never told a joke, is patting my head. No, that's not quite right. I guess he doesn't know how much strength to use, so to be more accurate, he's grabbing my head and mashing it around. I guess that's only to be expected. After all, that's the first time he's ever patted my head. I'll have to get going now. You know what to do, right? I answered the deep voice with a polite, yeah. The man patting my head nods once, let's go, and stands up. So, that was it. If I'd known then that it was our final moment together, I could have made him laugh with my best jokes. I had practiced telling jokes a lot in hope that I could bring a smile to his grey face. I guess you could say I was sad that I couldn't tell him any of them.
成人するまでは教会に貸しを作っておけ。それ以後の判断はお前に任せる。
Put the association in your debt by the time you
一人で
mature.
もやっていけるだろう。
I'll let you decide what to do after that. You should be able to take care of yourself. Even though he said such things, I guess he was still worried. He told me about the heirloom jewels, the jewels inherited from the master, and how to manage the basement. As he was telling me all the things I didn't yet know, I realized, even as a child, that most likely he couldn't be coming back.
Is that the girl from the worms?
No, it's not the Worms Girl! It's not the Worms Girl!
I can't tell.
And goodbye, Watchdog! Kingdom Hearts but with historical figures. This is exactly the tone you were hoping for. Fair. Oh, one second.
It's Worms Girl.
Sorry
Oh,
about that.
no.
My dinner was here. As I mentioned, I got munch now. I will eat in a second. A war had started. Not a war between two countries, but a war between people. But the only ones at war were 7 people.
I don't want to alarm you, but I've been informed it is actually Worm Girl.
It is not! It is not Worm Girl! It's different girl! Shut up! Shut up, Steve! In a situation like this, the word war should be unsuitable, but here it's a different story, as the ones in conflict are How do you say the word for magi?
Magi.
Magi. Thank you. The 7 magi, each from a different faction, had started to compete for unknown reasons and killed each other in unknown ways. That is Fate Zero for anyone who doesn't know. That is the anime we started watching.
Wow.
The man standing before me was one of them. He too was in a position to kill or be killed. He must have known more keenly than I did that his time was near.
リン、いずれ聖杯は現れる。あれを手に入れるのは遠坂の義務であり、何より
Shut up,
魔術師
Steve.
であろうとするのなら、
Re-
避けては通れない道だ。
Rin, the Holy Grail will appear eventually. It is our duty as the Tosaka family to win it. More importantly, if you want to be a magus, you can't avoid it. Once more, he patted my head and left. That was the end. That was the last time I saw the man who entered the Holy Grail War as a master and died. The man who was my teacher as well as my father.
いってらっしゃいませ、お父様。
Oh, take care, father. Oh, cute little Rin.
That is very cute.
I see him off politely. I knew I was on the verge of crying, but I shed no tears. I love him. He was a great father and a great magus. Among magi, there are only obstinate people. In the whole world, I don't think anyone had a better character than his. He taught me as a teacher and loved me as a father. That's why I decided to choose my path according to what he left me in the end.
リン、いずれ聖杯は現れる。
Once again, the Holy Grail will appear eventually.
遠坂の義務であり、何より魔術師であろうとするのなら、
A repetition of the duty his father put on her. You have to seek the Holy Grail. In the end, he left me those words as a magus and not as a father. That is why, at the moment, my path was determined.
よし、それじゃあ一つ 気合い入れて一人前になりますか。
Alright, I'll do my best to be a proper magus. It's only natural for a student to follow the words of their teacher. Since then, through many twists and turns, I, Tosaka-rin, have matured. It has been 10 years since the winter day on which my father went to war. I haven't exactly been waiting for this moment, but I am excited. That's only natural. The event I have never forgotten about is about to start. Ooh. First day? January 31st?
I was gonna say, is that January 31st or is that one of 31?
I think that may be January 31st. Something is ringing. It sure is. The only thing you know about Fate is the opening paragraph of that Fate Looping 3 crossover you told me about, Fair. Please, Ren. Please, Ren, turn the fuck off of that thing.
うるさい。止まれ。
Shut up. Stop it. The sound doesn't stop. It rings loudly, as if I'm an enemy.
何よもう。昨日は遅くまでやってたんだから。
Oh, come on. I was laid up last night. So, it should let me sleep a little longer? No, it has to let me sleep in. I was deciphering my father's will until early this morning, and I've used up too much magical energy. In other words, my mind and body are dead tired.
融通の利かないやつ。
Oh, jeez, you're really stubborn. Pring. 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 The alarm clock doesn't speak my language, so why does the ringing sound like it's telling me you're going to be late?
遅刻。遅刻は。
This is the definition of not a morning person. This is you, Anya. This is you being sleepy.
Are you talking?
Are you okay, hon? Hon? Hon?
I can't hear anything. I just feel like I'm just associating with the bell ringing.
Oh god!
Something happened.
Are you okay? Hi, hello. Hi. Are you okay? Being late is bad. Hello? 1 second, chat. We're having slight technical issues here.
I hear you again.
Okay, hi. Is everything okay, hon?
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
Did you miss me speaking, or...?
I was reading along. I was just kind of sitting here. I can just hear an unbroken alarm clock MP3, but your voice cut out, so I was just sitting here.
Oh, I apologize for that. I was still speaking.
That was nightmarish. I couldn't tell if that was me or not.
I think it was just internet fucking up. I'm so sorry.
Oh, well, good.
Late. Being late is bad. Though that depends on the situation. I'm a good student, but maybe I can get to school at the last moment just for today.
そうそう。あらかじめ30分ずらして目覚ましをセットした。
That's right. I set the alarm 30 minutes early, so I should be able to sleep for 30 minutes more. Huh? Isn't that strange?
30分。
Set it 30 minutes early. I look at the alarm clock drowsily. The clock is pointing exactly at 7. I usually get up at 6:30, so the spare 30 minutes have already been used up. Oh, why can't I think when I wake up? Huh. I stare at the alarm clock for several seconds. Shut it off, please! I'm sorry. Shutting it off, I decide to get out of bed. Thank you, Rin.
See, that was great. The tech issues meant that we also spent 30 minutes with the alarm clock ringing.
Passing through the cold hallway, I enter the cold living room. Wanna narrate while I eat a little bit, hon? If you would.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Passing through the cold hallway, I enter the cold living room. It's 7 o'clock on the last day of January. Fuyuki City is usually pretty warm in the winter, but this morning it's as cold as any other city. That means nothing.
Fair.
There's so many cities. I can't even see my breath indoors, and on top of that, there's no Has it frozen?
暖房暖房
Oh, it did for me. God,
Oh, sorry about that.
you're all good. See, we get all the tech issues out on the first stream and for 2.5 hours before the stream. And then everything goes better after this.
Yeah. Every city has a temperature, one temperature to share. Heater.
Oh gosh, everything is just collapsing on my screen right now.
Oh god.
Oop.
Maybe it was a good plan to have your second PC on, actually.
Oh, I already have so many computers just going. Okay, hang on. So it is back.
Mm-hmm.
So, turning on the heater, head to the bathroom, or is that current?
Yep.
Then base, we're good. We keep going until the next issue stops us.
Please proceed.
Oh shit, I forgot. At times like this, living on your own is inconvenient. If there was someone to wake up before me, the living room would be warm by now.
She's a fucking spoiled brat, huh?
Mm-hmm. I wash my face at the sink. I brush my long hair and get ready. A cold morning, a cold sink. The only advantage is that the cold water clears your sleepiness completely.
Yeah, that's fair.
Tie my ribbon and I'm all ready. All I have to do is eat breakfast and head out. Oh god, are we late for anime school?
Yep.
Looking at the clock, it's only a bit past 7 and I'm a bit disappointed.
なんだこれなら走っていく必要もないか
Man, I guess I don't have to run after all.
Then again, I would never do anything as clumsy as running to school anyway.
We are not, apparently.
It is the custom of the Tasaka family to act with composure and elegance at all times.
Yeah.
I'm sure that won't cause any wacky issues later on.
Oh.
To answer that in chat there, you absolutely could write a visual novel because the key component is the visuals. You don't have to describe everything if you just have images.
Yeah, fair.
Taking a custom like that seriously must mean my family originated from a very high-class background indeed. Oh, I could tell. Owning this old Western-styled mansion is proof of that, and on top of that, the Tosaka family is a bloodline of sorcerers able to use the power of magic. If you're talking about age, our family has an ancient history.
Are we
まあ
getting...
その自慢できることでもないんだけど
Well, it's not something I can brag about. Frozen again, Anya?
I didn't realize that wasn't dialogue. Actually, I can't speak openly about it at all.
That's okay, don't worry. It happened. See, this is the fun of doing something with a collab. It's just fun. And yeah, fucking wizards, what about it, Jackie? I love magic.
Oh, by the way, I, Tosaka Rin, am a magus. Who on earth can I brag to like that?
Yeah?
I can't imagine.
Yeah?
Magic is just what it sounds like. Magic. I don't care if you get ideas like abracadabra or whatever.
I love this writing already.
Did Ebony Darkness Dimension Rave Away rate this? You can just think of us as people who do strange things by casting spells.
Fair?
Though it's not like we fly around on brooms or make stars appear with the wave of a wand. Well, we could do that, but we don't bother as it's kind of meaningless.
God fucking damn it, Rin!
This is already like the most confusing explanation of magic I've received. I've been told some things, but nothing.
Listen,
We're
listen.
basically heretics who hide ourselves from the world.
We are being explained magic from the point of view of like the most tsundere rich girl you can fucking imagine.
It's as highlighted in chat. Magic is just what it sounds like.
Magic.
That's so vague, hun.
Listen.
Can you give us anything more?
Listen. This is the series that originated People Die When They're Killed. You better. Yes.
Real, this is that
It
one?
is. It is.
Oh,
You-
no.
You better get
Exactly.
ready. Because magic is just what it sounds like. Magic is literally on the tier of people die when they're killed. And yeah, she will explain more, don't worry.
I can't wait to just keep running into things, and I'm just like, oh, I know this one.
Hon?
Okay, now I must be frozen again.
Oh gosh. I will continue then until it's unfrozen. We're prohibited from standing out even if we... from standing out. And even if we weren't, we could rather be at home studying magic. Shut-ins. On top of that, the word sorcerer is completely inaccurate. To be precise, there are only 5 sorcerers in the world. Things no one can do. Things beyond the ability of modern science. The ones who can make such miracles are the ones we call sorcerers. Miracles that can never be achieved, regardless of time or effort. Those we call sorcery.
I just feel like that's still pretty broad. And I don't know. The rest of that stuff sounds kind of impossible too.
Those things that are mysterious but achievable with time and effort, those we call magic. That's why what I do is called magic rather than sorcery. Okay, so I'm going to actually step in here for a moment and explain, because this is something I do know. In the Fate universe, there's a... In the localization I have read, the official English localization of Fate Grand Order, the difference is not between magic and sorcery, but between magecraft and magic, specifically. But like, I'm going to use these terms to not confuse things. Magic, in this sense, is essentially using mana to speed up processes that could otherwise still be feasible. Like, a fireball is... like, casting a fireball is magic, but
You
like
can
the...
technically just make a
Yeah,
fireball.
the idea of just something exploding into a fireball is something that can happen, but reviving people is not something we can do, no matter how much time we have. That is sorcery.
Gotcha, okay.
That is the difference here. It's complicated, but that's how it is, so just accept. Thank you, Rin.
Fantastic, thank you, hun.
Are
You're
you
doing great.
are you unfrozen to keep going yourself on?
Yes, eat your food.
Thank you.
To be honest, the modern world doesn't recognize the existence of magi. As we believe, control, and learn things that are immeasurably immeasurable, our existence is incompatible with the modern world. Your ahogi's kind of bothering me, huh?
Oh, sorry.
I'm just kidding. Because it's kind of meaningless. Going to a normal school and becoming a normal adult will bring you far more happiness than studying magic.
Fair?
Human technology is great.
Yeah.
In the past few hundred years, it's just been leading the way ahead of magic. Nothing is impossible for humans. The miracles once only possible through magic are now tools and not miraculous at all.
Yeah?
Still, magic has its good points. Just as there are things possible only through science, there are also things possible only through magic. It was the master of the Tosaka family who said that if science is moving towards the future, magic is moving towards the past. Oh, I get it now.
Yep.
Something about the past and the future ending up at the same place. Everything always running toward the 0 point. Let's put off all these difficult discussions. They should wait until we're old.
She doesn't want to philosophize as a high school student, huh?
Absolutely terrible. Finishing breakfast, I grab my bag.
そうだ、ペンダント持っていかないと。
Oh yeah, I should bring the pendant.
I don't really want to take the thing to school, but it'd just be a waste to leave it here.
何しろ100年ものの石だものね。うちにある宝石の中じゃダントツで最強だし。
This thing is 100 years old after all. It's by far the greatest jewel in the house. Oh, look at it.
Triangle. No, that's an understatement. It's much stronger than that. I found this after decoding Father's will last night. It contains the equivalent of 10 years of my magical energy. There was said to be an heirloom, and this might well be it.
So Soja, I'm sure this will come up later, but specifically what she's saying is that science is very grounded on the physical world. And like on physics and like, you know, science stuff. So magic does things that to science seem impossible, but both still basically fall on the realm of things that the world considers possible. Like, none of them are physics breaking, basically.
It's very much like there are still rules of creation that you
Exactly.
have to play by.
Exactly. Magic, on the like sorcery, on the other hand, ignores those laws. It just does lots of things.
I can get down to that. We, the Magi of Tosaka, I just said it differently, oh my gosh, are skilled at the transformation of power. We put our magical energy into jewels whenever we have free time.
Just because.
You know, just hanging out with the girls. To put it simply, the jewels are...
Yeah!
The jewels are bullets and we are the gun.
Yeah! Anya's dying.
Guns are just inherently really funny to me.
Oh, I probably shouldn't say this because, like, there may be still allusions and references later, but remember, Kiritsugu and Miya from Zero when we were like watching it?
Like almost definitely, but not by name.
He was the short hair guy that was with the long white haired girl that had a kid and summoned the same girl as in this game.
No.
Okay, but essentially, like, one of the characters, he's actually a mage who straight up uses a gun. I think you could like
Can't
him.
wait. I call these kinds of people problem solvers. The only other thing I can say I received from my father is the magic crest of the Tosaka family engraved on my left arm. In essence, this is the proof of the successor, and it's like a tattoo that condenses all of the inherited magic of the Tosaka family.
まだ始まったわけじゃないけど、用心に越したことはないか。
It hasn't started yet, but I guess it doesn't hurt to be careful.
I put the pendant, which can now be said to be my father's memento, into my pocket.
切り札だものね。これに秘められた魔力なら、できないことはないぐらいなんだし。
This is the last resort. Pretty much anything is possible with the magical energy contained in this.
It's 7:30. I should get going, or I'll be late for school.
And you don't want to be late for school as an anime girl, or
It
who
would be
knows?
so embarrassing for you.
シュイズ、 wir fahren drei.
I am not saying that.
Scheissung, wir fahren drei.
You can say that. Fair.
Oh, there's an L in there. Oh well. I weave my words with magical energy quickly. Being a magus, I can't let my guard down when leaving my house. Even though there's never been a single robber, wandering child, nor a stray cat. And I don't think my neighbor has ever come to say hello either.
別にいいけどね。野良猫でさえ入ってこないってどういうことよ。
Well, I don't really care, but not even a stray cat? What's up with that?
I look up at the mansion I've grown so accustomed to over the years. Fuyuki is certainly a strange city with many Western-styled houses on this side of town and an area full of Japanese-styled houses just beyond the intersection. I guess it's because many foreign families came to live here a long time ago, but even so, I don't see many foreigners around here now. There's a foreigner's cemetery in the new city across the river, but it only has the graves of the first generation of families.
That was just an incantation. We will learn more about the things that she does with magic later.
日本の土が合わなかったのかな。
Maybe the soul of Japan didn't suit them.
I'll go to the church and ask the priest sometime. He knows about lots of boring things. I hate our protagonist already.
Why is Rin like this? Why is Rin like this?
あれ
Huh?
Stepping outside, I feel a certain incongruity.
なんだろう。思ったより静かなんですけど。
What's up? It's quite unusual.
It's especially quiet with no sense of morning's noisiness. At 7:30, the street should be filled with students going to school and people going to work.
You take Rin's lunch money and be able to pay off your student loan?
まあ、こういう日もあるか。
I guess there are days like this.
Perhaps everyone slept in today.
Mao. Lol.
It's unusually cold, so I bet everyone's still wrapped up in their warm beds. I don't see snow.
Not yet.
けどさすがに。
But even so...
It's strange that I haven't even seen one student so far. Okay, now it's getting weird. I'll give her credit.
Yeah.
At 7:30, you can usually see people in uniform here and there. But I'm the only person at school gates, and it looks like the clubs are just starting their morning practice. In other words, the only explanation is...
あれ遠坂
Huh?
今
Tosaka,
朝は一段と早いのね
you're up early today.
やっぱりそうきたか。
As I suspected.
With a small sigh, I turned to the girl who addressed me.
おはよう今日も寒いねこりゃ
Morning. It really is cold today, huh?
This girl, speaking so frankly, is Mitsuzuri Ayako.
Mm-hmm.
She's my classmate in class 2A, and there's a lot of stories about her.
Yeah, like...
おはよう、みつづりさん。つかのことを聞くけど、今何時だかわかる？
Good morning, Miss Itsuri-san. Please, excuse the abrupt question, but do you know what time is it?
何時って7時前じゃない
It's almost 7. Are you still asleep?
She waves her hand in front of me, wondering if I'm all right. She's one of the few friends who knows I'm not a morning person. In other words, she thinks I'm not fully awake yet.
That is an interesting quirk I have seen so far with Nasu's writing. I like explaining something, like saying something and then re-saying it again.
It's strangely over-descriptive. At
Yeah.
first I was chalking it up to translation, but now it just kind of seems like that's how it's written.
No. This is the best translation there is so far. I think this is just Nasu's style.
He writes like I write book reports.
しかも軒並み
I guess the clocks on my house were an hour fast. All of them?
目覚まし時計はおろか柱時計まできっかり早まってた
Not just my alarm clock, but the wall clocks as well.
Really, just what's going on here? Did our father arrange for all the clocks to go mad when Pen was removed from the basement?
Huh. Interesting.
遠坂
You were watching a YouTuber read Sugihime and he's always been like this? Okay, it's Nasu. It's the fucking writer. Thank you, I love having the confirmation actually.
I'm sure I'll get used to it.
He loves to layer descriptions, yeah, it works better in hype fights than idle musings. Fair enough. Tosaka.
気にしないで別に大したことじゃないから
Don't worry, it's nothing.
三辻さんは今日も朝練
Anyways, are you off to morning practice as usual?
ええ弓道部は問題児も多いし上手いのが一人減ったからね4月の新入生獲得のために少しぐらいは見栄えを良くしとかないと
Yeah, the archery club has lots of problem students and one good member quit, so I have to get them to look good to attract the new freshmen in April.
そう気苦労が絶えないのね相変わらず
There's always something to worry about, isn't there?
他人事だからって言ってくれるわあついでだから見ていく遠坂が見学する分には男どもも喜ぶけど
You can say that since it's none of your concern. Oh, do you wanna come? The guys will love it if you come and watch.
弓道部か
Archery club, huh?
I have 3 acquaintances in the archery club. One is Ayako, the person right before me, right now. And the other 2 are people I barely talk to. And for one of those 2, the word acquaintance doesn't really suffice. I became friends with Ayako because I had been watching the archery club from afar.
そうね様子を見るだけなら付き合うわ早く来すぎたからやることもないし
Is the third one your crush you have not told anything to, Rin?
Yeah,
Did you expect when you began Fate that it could like start with a very slice of lifey high school setting?
I said to you as we were getting ready to set up for our tech problems
Yeah.
that I'm expecting anime junk food. It might not be very good, and it's definitely not good for me, but I'm probably gonna enjoy it.
Good. Alright, I'll go if all I have to do is watch. I have nothing else to do this early anyways.
よしじゃあ善は急げ早速行こう
Right, let's go right now then. I like her. I didn't know anything about this woman.
Oh, she's in the archery club. The impressive archery range is one of our school's outstanding aspects. Perhaps the director is just interested in archery, but the range is much too fancy for a mere school club.
ほらほらまだ開始まで時間があるし中でお茶しようぜ遠坂
Come on, there's still time before practice, so let's go in and have some tea.
Happy about something, Ayako drags me by the hand.
I
I bet the guy's gonna be in there.
Yeah, but also my sapphic vibes are already twitching. Like, am I just too gay?
I want to believe, but my expectations are low.
Ah.
Oh, jeez. It's a bad habit of hers. She talks like a guy when she's expressing her true feelings.
Shut up, Yucky.
As Ayako said, there's no one in here. While sipping hot tea, we prepare for today's class.
What a fancy archery range on the fucking school grounds, actually. She wasn't kidding.
Huh. The tea tastes really good in the open winter environment.
This kind of thing was incredibly common at the time. Still is somewhat, now that you think about
As
it.
was the style at the time.
Yep. Starting a very standard setting and slowly introducing the new elements, huh?
さて、単刀直入に聞くけど、そっちの調子はどうなのよ、遠坂。いい加減頼りになる相棒は見つかった？
Immediately to the fucking throat! I'll come straight to the point! How's it going, Tosaka? Have you found a reliable partner yet? Also, I have finished the munch, but by all means continue reading if you want.
So, as there's no one else around, Ayako comes straight out and asks me a ridiculous question.
Yeah?
Of course I
ほん
haven't.
といきなり本題に入るのねあなたは
That's a real direct way of
この言い
asking.
ぶりだとそっちはもう見つけたんだ
Judging from your tone of voice, you've already found yours.
ノーコメント。遠坂が手を沸かすまではこっちも秘密さ。で、どうなのよ。
No comment. I'm going to keep it a secret until you tell me. So what's going on? Looking at your tired face, I feel like I'm right. I know it's not going to happen, but my sapphic feelings are still tingling. My sapphic feelings are still telling me that she's testing the waters for herself.
こっちもノーコメントあなたに隠してもどうせ見抜かれるか残念ながらこっちはまだよ
Another no comment, but you'd probably see it through my lies. Unfortunately, not yet on my part.
綾子の方はお互いのんびりしてる余裕はない
How about you? I assume you don't have time to take it easy either.
そうなんだけど、私も雲行きは怪しいわ。とりあえず取り繕うことはできるけど、ことがことでしょ。この先の命運がかかってるんだから、妥協するわけにもいかないし。
But things aren't looking good for me. I could get one right away, but it's not that kind of matter, you know? Our future depends on this, so I can't just compromise. This is starting to sound less like they're actually asking for just romantic partners.
I think that might just be you, hun.
勝手に決めて私に負けるのも嫌
I see, so you don't want to, you don't want to choose hastily and lose to me. Like, I am starting to think that she's actually going to be another master. And they're actually, talking, hey, Tom's the fish, hello. That's how you're walking into. Thank you.
もちろん、私にとって重要なのはあんたを任すことだもの。
Of course not.
何が手に入るとか、何を手に入れるとかは二
The
別。
important part is making you lose. What I get comes second. My sapphic vibes are still going.
They're probably talking about a competition, you horny little goblin.
Do you want me to pick back up on the narration?
I didn't see the narration. She laughs boldly.
似た者同士ね私た
Jeez,
ち
we really are alike.
ええ、初めて会った時に言ったでしょ。あんたとはそういう関係があるんだ。
When we first met, I warned you we'd have this kind of relationship. What kind of relationship?
Yes, she did indeed.
This is intentionally written to be this way 100%. This is just
Oh,
gay.
it has to be. I was certainly surprised when at our first meeting she said, we'll probably end up with a kill or be killed relationship. Oh yeah, definitely dating. Or in other words, unless we go all out against each other, we'll never really be friends.
Or even more than friends.
That's how Jackie and I met.
What?
I agreed with her on that, and that's why we've had a friend or foe relationship for 2 years.
I
You know what we
see.
call that? Enemies to lovers.
私たち
You know what we call that? Kismeses.
Hey, what did I say to you before we started streaming today? I said I don't want to talk about Homestuck.
Yeah, you don't need to talk about it, but I can bring it up myself. By the way, why are you talking about this?
なんでって言い出したのは遠坂でしょ。
Why?
あ
You're
ん
the
た
one
が
who
いつまで
started
も
it,
彼氏が
Tosaka.
いないのは女としてどうよなんてこぼすもんだから。 なら3年になる前にどっちが先に男作るかって勝負になったんじゃない。
She said there's something wrong with a woman never having a boyfriend, so we decided to see which of us could get a boyfriend before the third year. Okay, no, I was just saying things. I get bonked.
ああ、そうだった。売り言葉に買い言葉ってやつだった。で、遅れを取った方が一日言いなりになる。
Oh yeah, just tit for tat, I suppose. And did we say the loser could obey the winner for a day?
ええ、今時子供でも交わさない約束だけど、あんたと私に限って
Right, even kids don't make promises like that nowadays, but it's not like we're
ど
sore
んな結果になろ
losers.
うと負けた方はおとなしく勝者に従うことになる。
Whatever the result, the loser will obediently follow the winner's orders. Just thinking about it gets me excited.
Oh gosh. Ayako laughs. I have read horrible things that start less obvious than this.
I must stream. No, I will not, Willow, thank you. Oh, let's proceed. Oh.
I read this one.
Oh, did you? My apologies.
Honestly. She's so serious about this. Mitsuri Ayako is such a difficult person to deal with. So, I can't wait to beat Ayako either. So neither of us are people you want to deal with.
そうけど三つさん、楽しむのは結構だけど目的を互えないよう気をつけなさい。勝負の内容は後先だけじゃない。
I see, but Mitsuri-san, it's fine to enjoy yourself, but you should take care not to get your objectives wrong. You know that's not the only point of the contest, don't you?
分かってるって。遠坂より早く遠坂が心底羨ましがるような関係にならないと完全勝利とは言えないからね。
I know, I can't call it a complete victory unless I beat you with a relationship you could really be jealous of.
私たちにとってはそれ
Well,
が
that's
一
the
番厄
biggest
介な問題
problem
なん
for
だが。
us. No matter how good a guy it is, there's no point if we can't bring ourselves to love him.
Huh. Listen, all that I'm hearing is that these two are trying to one-up the other with a boyfriend, but they cannot find a boyfriend that fulfills them more than each other, you know?
I know girls like this, they're married now.
She's kids already.
Ayako sighs heavily. To my knowledge, Mitsuri Ayako is said to hate men.
No, yeah, these are two fucking very obvious lesbians.
But I don't think they know. Rumors are never to be trusted, however, as she suggested this match. Rather than hating men, I think she just didn't have a chance.
You can make this shit up, you really can't.
But that aside,
ちょっと私たちって何よ。私たちって
Hold it. What do you mean, us?
断っておきますけど、私はそっちと違って冷血感じゃありません。
I'll say it right now. I'm not cold-hearted like you. I have no problem loving a guy. Listen, I can be straight. I can be straight. I promise. I can. It's not like I only like women. I can.
I could kiss boys whenever I want.
ああ、それ嘘。もしくは気づいていないだけ。遠坂が男を気にかけるなんてことは
Oh,
絶
that's
対
a
ないもん。
lie. Oh, you're fooling yourself. There's no way you'd ever be concerned about a
今ま
guy.
で数えきれないぐらい告白されたくせに一つも色良い返事してないじゃない。少しでも興味があるなら付き合おうって思うでしょ。
You've never given a good response to any of the confessions made to you. If you had even the slightest interest, you think of going out with them, but you keep declining, so it must mean you're not interested in men.
発想が貧困ね。
Wow, they just
そ
said
の
it,
場
huh?
合、すでに好きな相手がいる
Yeah, she just accuses, like, are you a lesbian? You're
All
not
this
saying...
beating around the bush.
When she just wants to beat around her bush.
I hate you so much.
Wait, I have the thing. I have the thing for this. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Ah. You're not
Was it worth it?
Yes. You're not thinking enough. Couldn't we say I'm declining because I already have someone I like?
うわ、すっごい美談。
Ooh,
いいね、そういうの。
that's a good answer. I like that. It's romantic.
I think when you did the thing to make the buttons, it froze again for me.
I will read the thing then.
Wait, no,
Ayako
it's back. It's back. It's back. We're good.
Go ahead.
Ayako nods seriously, not making fun of me. Kursai says, wouldn't it be nice if that was the case? Okay, so I'm getting very mixed signals
Yeah?
as
Yeah.
to whether or not this may actually be gay.
Jeez. I am not going to say anything because I know some things, but like I like it keeping you on your fucking toes.
I really can't keep anything from her.
そうね。私もそう思う。
You're right, I think it is too.
Well, it's exactly as she says. I know myself how cold I am.
認めるわ。私、恋愛に関して
I
は
admit it,
素人
I know
だ。
nothing when it comes to love and relationships.
そういうこと。似た者同士だって言ったのは遠坂でしょ。
Exactly, you're the one who said we're alike.
もうじき7時か。秘密の話はこの辺にしとこう。いつ人がやってくるかわからないし。
Ooh, it's almost 7. Let's leave the secret talk here. You never know when someone may walk in on us and we should act like proper students.
まあ、三辻さんにもそういう世間体があったなんて意外だわ。
Well, I never knew you had social manners like that. It was worth getting up early just to hear that. What a fucking bitch!
あんたほど筋金入ってないけどね。私の世間体なんて遠坂凛に比べたら灯籠の斧ってもんよ。
Not so much as you.
あんたの猫っかぶりは擬態っていうより
My
別人
social
格のレベ
manners
ル
are
よ。
nothing
別人
compared to
格。
yours. You hide yourself so much, it almost seems like you're a different person.
Ayako gives an exaggerated sigh. Both of the teas she made are now empty. And it's my turn to make it. I thought you were leaving.
They're leaving the talk.
遠坂はどうして部活に入らないのよ。
Right, okay.
運動神経がないなんてざれ言は聞かないからね。私は去年の体力測定でことごとくあんたに負けたのまだ恨んでるんだから。
So why don't you join a club, Tosaka? I won't listen to any lies about not having athletic ability. I'm still bitter that I lost to you in all aspects in last year's physical testing.
あら、肺活量では三辻さんに負けたわよ、私。
Oh, but you beat me in lung capacity and also in weight.
やったー、重さで3キロ上回った。
Alright, I'm 3 kilograms heavier than you.
って体重で勝っても嬉しくない
She
っての
fucking-
このタヌキ。
She fucking slapped her, huh? Pinky,
Fuck.
Pinky, but isn't something to be happy about, you fox. I really wanted that to be a bitch slap, but oh well.
Ayako slams on the table.
危ない。お茶がこぼれるでしょ、三辻さん。首相なんだから道場は大事になさい。
Be careful, you might spill the tea, Mrs. Rizan. You're the captain, so you should treat this place with care.
うるさい。私は首相である前に遠坂のライバルだ。
That is the gayest thing I have heard. Shut up, I'm your rival first and captain of this place
あんたに引っかか
second.
るのは当然よ。
Naturally, if there are no members around, I'll go after you. You couldn't make this shit up. You couldn't
Someone did.
Thank you, Nasu. Thank you, Nasu.
Ayako looks at me with narrowed eyes. This girl has her own sense of beauty, and she always says beautiful people have to do some kind. Beautiful people have to do some kind of martial
You
arts.
do realize that that means that she actively considers you to be beautiful and wants you to fit her archetype of someone she finds beautiful, right? Rin? You do realize that, Rin?
She's a bold person, experienced in most martial arts.
I see why Rin is gay in the average series now. Yes, Rani?
She joined the archery club with no experience, is now the captain as if it were only natural. She's probably one of the top 3 people in the school you should never disobey, regardless of gender.
Mm-hmm.
あら、
Yeah.
部員がいなけれ
Fandom.
ば首相じゃない
Immediate
なんて
fandom.
問題発言じゃないそれ。
And I mean it because I know Nasu. You know, I know Nasu. I have seen what Nasu has done later, and let me tell you, fandom is definitely up there on the list of kinks he's going to inject in this.
Can't
Anyway.
wait.
Oh, isn't it a problem to claim you're not the captain if there are no members around?
問題発言なもんですか。私はお飾りの首相だから、できることって言ったら不良部員を取り締まることだけよ。
Of course not. I'm the captain in name only. All I can do is keep an eye on the problem
私以
members.
上にしゃがりっぱなやつがいるんだから、首相としての面目なんてないわ。
There are people better than me, so it's not a very dignified captaincy.
そうなの？藤村先生、三辻さんは飛び抜けてうまいって言ってたけど。
Really, but Fujimura-sensei says that your skills are outstanding.
あの人がそう言うんなら、そりゃ少しは自信が持てるけど、まあいなくなっちまったやつのことなんて考えても仕方ないか。そうね、藤村先生がそう言ってくれたんなら真面目に首相やんないとまずいか。
Well, if she says so, that gives me some confidence. Yeah, I guess it's no good to think about the people who don't come here anymore. Yeah, if Fujimura-sensei said that, I guess I should be taking Captain more seriously. Gotta say, lads, I don't remember people saying obey quite so much during my time at college.
Yes, you do, Jackie.
It's not a Fate game if it doesn't include the authors completely and this guy's fetish. Oh, you have not even begun to see it, honey. Immediately shipping Ayako with Lubia. Lubia hasn't even appeared yet, honey. Anyway,
Yeah.
you have always loved this conversation in the end. Does this appear in the anime later? Or is this cut from the anime?
噂をすれば影。そろそろ部員がやってくる頃でしょ。私はおいとまするけど、三辻さんはきちんと首相になりなさい。
That's right. Speaking of which, it's almost time for the club members to arrive, right? I'll get going, but you stay and be a good captain.
何？見ていかないの？シャ。
What? You're not going to stay and watch?
見てもわからないもの。遠くから眺める分にはいいけどね。不心得者が道場にいるわけにはいかないでしょ。
I couldn't understand. Watching from a distance is fine, but outsiders shouldn't be in the range, should they?
Just as I rise, someone enters the range.
Most of this conversation is cut. That's a shame, actually.
おはようございます、首相。
It's an asymmetrical anime.
Good morning, Captain. Oh, here she is.
ああ、おはようマト。今朝は一人？
Also, I just realized I've been taking like every talking role. Like, if at any point you wanna take over anyone, by all means. I feel Ayako could like suit you, actually.
So like, I would like to. I cannot tell when who is speaking.
Oh.
I can barely tell when it's dialogue versus narration.
Oh gosh, fair enough. I will deal with at least some of them. The ones I've been having until now. But if there's like anyone later you want, I'll cue you in, okay?
I could take over Ayako.
Okay,
She's
go ahead.
not that complicated.
Go ahead.
Ah, morning, Mato. You're alone this morning?
はい。力になれず申し訳ありません。
Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't be of help.
ああ、いいっていいって。
No,
本
it's
人が
okay.
夢をや
If
ら
he
ないって
doesn't
言う
want
な
to
ら
come, there's
無
no
理を
point
さ
in
せても
forcing
仕
him
方がな
to.
い。
Ayako addresses the club member who just entered.
それじゃあ失礼するわ。また後でね、三辻さん。
Well, oh, that's Rin. Well, I'll be going. See you later, Mrs. Rizan.
ああ、また後でね、登坂。
Yeah, see you later, Tosaka.
お疲れ様です。遠坂先輩。
Thank you for coming, Tosaka-senpai.
ありがとう。さくらもしっかりね。
Thanks. You take care too, Sakura.
When I see the word senpai, I always do a double take because I forget that's a real word.
Ah.
I leave the range, trying not to interrupt them.
いやあ、遠坂。おはよう。
There's a boy.
君に会えるなんて。
Motherfucker Unlimited.
Wait, you know him?
No?
Do you want to take over this, man?
Ah, Tosaka, good morning. I'm lucky to see you so early. Bad luck. I've run into someone I don't want to see.
おはようマト君。今日は早いのね。
Good morning, Mato-kun. You're early
当たり
today.
前だろ。首相なんだ
Of
から。
course, as the captain, I have to come early as an example to others.
What do you mean, Captain?
The smiling guy is Mato Shinji, class 2C. He's the vice captain of the archery club and owner of the hearts of half the girls in this school.
Solern has some feelings already.
Oh, those appear to be very intense.
Yeah, no spoilers, by the way.
Kind of an idol, good looking, good grades, sociable, and kind of girls. I'm not too well informed in such areas, so I've only ever heard all this from my classmates.
そう。ご機嫌なところ悪いんだけど、一文字抜けてるわ、マト君。大事な字だから忘れない方がいいと思うけど。
Really? I'm sorry to interrupt your good mood, but you're missing a word, Mato-kun. It's an important word, so I don't think you should forget it. My girlfriend is the captain. I mean,
一文字抜けてるって何が
Huh?
さ。
What do you mean missing a word?
幸福の福。字は違うけど響きは一緒でしょ、副首相さん。気をつけなさい。別に首相も副首相も変わらないけど、変に意識すると。
you're missing the
偏ってるみたいに
vice
聞こえる
part,
でしょ
vice captain. You should watch out. It makes no difference whether you're the captain or the vice captain. But if you put a lot of weight on it, people might think you're concerned about it, right?
I'm sure he's not.
そうだね。今後は気をつけて。
You're right. I'll be more
ありがと
careful
う
from now
大
on.
阪
Thank you, Tosaka.
お礼を言われるようなことはしてないけど。まあ、マト君がそう思ったのなら。
I've done nothing to earn your thanks, but I guess it doesn't matter if you think otherwise.
What a likable protagonist.
I don't want to
I
say.
hope-
I don't want
I
to
hope
say.
she
anything.
grows and goes through an arc.
Oh, you're going to be surprised about something that will happen in a little bit, but until then,
Is she gonna
ちょ
die?
っと待てよ。
no, you'll see.
見学に来たんだろ。なら見ていけばいいじゃないか。遠坂なら大歓迎だよ。
He came back.
Hold on. You came to watch, right? Then you should stay and watch. You're very welcome here.
遠慮するわ。練習の邪魔をしたくないもの。
I'd rather not. I don't want to interrupt the practice.
そんなの構わないよ。
Don't worry about that. If anyone's bothering you, I'll just kick them out. So come in for a while.
Have you seen that fucking shit-eating grin he just got?
だから邪魔をする
It
気
is
はないっ
behind
て
the
言ってるでしょ。
I'm saying I don't want to be a bother.
別に弓道に興味があるわけじゃないから。
Besides, it's not like I'm interested in
知
archery.
らないやつの試合を見ても嬉しくないわ。
I don't like watching people I don't know practicing.
んなんだよ、遠坂。弓道に興味はなかったのか。
What? You don't have any interest in archery?
だっていうのに。
Oh,
放課後になると
so
遠くから
that's why
見
you
た
were
のは
watching us after
そうい
school.
うわけか。
I hate him.
I don't know what he thinks the reason was, but he's undoubtedly making a big misunderstanding.
なんだ、知ってたの、マト君。
Oh, so you knew Mato-kun?
ああ、よく目があったんだぜ。
Yeah, our eyes
僕
met
と
many
遠坂。
times, yours and mine. After I shot, you'd always be
斬新
looking
の時
at
に
me.
限って
I hate him.
声を返したかったけど、一応決まりでね。
I wanted to call out to you, but it's the rules, you know? We can't raise our voice on the range.
I already hate him.
Did you just get a white boy jump scare?
Apparently.
As if happy about something, Shinji moves in closer to me. His smile carries a sense of superiority.
Punch him.
勘違いしてたよ。
I guess I
遠坂は弓が好き
misunderstood.
なんだと思って
I
たけ
thought
ど
you liked archery.
弓道には興味がないんだろ。
But you actually have no interest in it, right? So
遠
why
坂
were
は
you
道場
watching
を
the
見てい
rain?
たのかな。
Oh yeah, he's so not a white boy. He's literally Japanese.
Yeah. Rin just flatlines.
Oh, I see now. Yes, the conversation certainly could have been taken that way.
離れてくれないかしら、マト君。私、あまり人に近寄られるのは好きじゃない
Can
し。
you move away, Mato-kun? I really don't like people coming so close to me.
んなに遠坂
I don't like him rotating to face us.
Gentle rotation.
Tosaka, what?
あ、切れた。ここまで言ってもわからないのね。
Honestly, it seems you still don't
趣味じゃ
understand.
ないけど仕方ないか。
It's not my style, but
あなたに
I'll
も
put
理
it in
解で
terms
きるように言って
even
あげる
you can understand.
いい、マト君。私は弓道に興味がない以上にあなたに興味はないって言ってるのよ。実際あなたが車上にいたなんて今初めて知ったぐらいだし。
Mato-kun, I'm saying that I have even less interest in you than in archery. Frankly, I never even knew you were in the range, and I'm not about to start looking out for you now either.
なんだと
Savage.
I don't think I could do that better than he can, but as if I've angered him, he reaches out. He reaches out for me violently.
Huh.
I easily avoidedly turn my back on him.
Oh, she just fucking left him. Goodbye, boy.
You can't catch me, I'm fast
それ
as
じゃ
fuck,
あね
boy.
マト君。自意識過剰なのも結構だけど
Goodbye,
子供にしといた方
Mato-kun.
がいいわね
It's good to have some ego, but you shouldn't let it grow too large.
遠坂お前
Oh.
I feel like we can go past that one. It's just I can't capture the Japanese effect.
Yeah, Tosaka, you.
He sounds like he wants to say more, but it doesn't seem like he's going to scream or come after me. Jeez, he really is all show.
She was almost hoping for him to come after her to beat his fucking ass, wasn't she?
Given her relationship with Ayako, I think so.
Aww.
If he was just a little more mature, he wouldn't be so much trouble for the people around him.
Tom says that he burns any fragrant order like card that has him on it. Good choice. Enjoyed that. Look at this quaint school vibe.
What a very quaint Japanese hallway. From the back of the school, where the archery range is based, I enter the school building. It's past 7, but I can't see anyone in the hallway.
People really do not be around today, huh?
遠坂さんだ。
There she is. There's the girl. I know this one and I love her.
Do you want to take her then?
I mean, I don't care. Either way.
Okay, I can, just so it's not a little more back and forth.
Fair.
Oh, Tosaka-san.
おはようございます、藤村先生。
Good morning, Fujimura-sensei.
おはよう、遠坂さん。ちゃんと挨拶してくれて。
Yes,
先
good
生は
morning,
嬉しいよ。
Tosaka-san. I'm happy you greeted me properly. The strange woman seems to be crying of happiness. It's hard to believe, but this person of surpassing friendliness and cheerfulness is a teacher at this school.
There she is. Taiga, you're beloved, yeah.
先生、ちゃんと挨拶をする以外にする挨拶がある
Sensei,
のでしょうか。
is there a way to greet you improperly?
あるわよ。1年生はちゃんと挨拶してくれるんだけどね、上級生になってくると私の名字で挨拶しないんだから。遠坂さんはああいう輩の真似しちゃダメだからね。
Apparently.
Of course there is. First years always greet me properly, but the older ones never greet me by my last name. You shouldn't copy their rudeness, okay?
はあ、よくわかりませんけど、先生に失礼なことは
I
しませ
don't
ん
really
が
understand, but I won't be rude to you, Sensei.
よしよし。ああ、
Good
みん
girl.
ながみんな。
Oh, I
遠
wish
坂さんみ
everyone
たい
was
だ
as
った
good
ら
as
いい
you,
のにな。
Tosaka-san.
I don't
This
think
woman's insane.
you. Please put a pin on that. Like I need you to take that sentence just now and keep it for later.
Yeah, okay. I will do that. Fujimura-sensei waves goodbye and leaves.
You don't understand that, Sarani. I can't even explain it. When it happens, it will happen.
Fortunately, she isn't my homeroom teacher. Fujimura-sensei teaches English. She has such a kind face, but she also has a black belt in kendo, and I hear she was always respected as the Tiger of Fuyuki in her student days.
Ah.
Though that's a bit strange. Wouldn't a tiger normally be feared, not respected? This feels like foreshadowing. Apparently in a good mood, Fujimura-sensei heads for the archery range. For some reason, she's in charge of the archery club, and not the kendo club.
Huh.
We had a teacher it was at my school and she went to jail.
There's one thing too I was thinking about. I feel she may not be the kendo teacher because if she was in the kendo club, she could just straight up murder someone. I feel she would just straight up, like, eviscerate one of the students accidentally. I have that vibe right now. That's my theory.
It's almost 7:30. I can see a few students doing club activities outside, but there's no sign of anyone in the school building. But still.
Who are you?
Tosaka.
Tosaka.
I bump into someone who greets me rudely.
あら、生徒会長。こんな朝早くから校舎の見回り？それとも各部室の手入れかしら？どっちでもいいけど相変わらず豆ね。
Oh, student president, are you patrolling the school building this early in the morning? Or perhaps taking care of the club rooms? Not that I care, but you're certainly diligent.
そういうお前こそ何を企んでいる。
Huh, what are you planning? What are you doing here? You're not in any clubs.
ただの気まぐれよ。リュウドくんちみたいに早起きじゃないもの、私。
I just felt like it. I don't get up early like your family does, Ryudo-kun. Ryudo. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just mentally like connecting like names to things I know. Your boy.
Our audio cut out again.
Oh, hi. Hi. Test, test, test. Test. Hello. Wait, I know how to reach her. I know how to reach her through the problems.
Oh. What a sound to come back to.
Hello? Hi?
Hello, I'm here.
Okay,
Can
good.
you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I was using the sound effects on the Discord soundboard. Oh. What a disaster. We need to fix the internet by then.
I can hear you again.
Good. We need to fix the internet issues by next time, but at least we know.
Next time we'll probably have more than 20 minutes to troubleshoot.
You're right.
So,
Yeah?
the stream hasn't loaded for me.
I shall continue until it loads again, okay?
Thank you.
The student president makes an unhappy face. For some reason, I seem to be his enemy. I really don't know why. Perhaps it's just because I said skip the temples are boring in a meeting to plan for the field trip.
一つ聞いておくが、
Nice.
最近夜遅くまで校舎にいたことはあるか、遠坂。
Let me ask you a question, Tosaka. Have you been staying at school until late at night recently?
ないわね。私が帰宅部だって知ってるでしょ、
Yep.
リュウドくんは。
You should know I always go straight home, Ryudo-kun.
当然だ。生徒会長を任された以上、全校生徒の情報は把握している。
Of course, this is my job, so naturally I know about everyone.
そうなら私に聞くまでもないでしょ。なんだってそんなことを聞くか知らないけ
I
ど。
see, so you don't even have to ask, right? I don't know why you're asking, but isn't it bad to force student council jobs onto outsiders?
情報収集は一人でやりなさいよ。私みたいな部外者に頼らないで。
You should collect information on your own. Don't rely on outsiders like me. She's such a bitch. Every single thing that comes out of her mouth is just her being a bitch. Constantly.
She has not had a pleasant interaction with one character so far.
Idiot, how are you an outsider?
会計の首根っこ掴んで悪さをしたのを知らぬと思ったが、このめぎつね。
Don't think I don't know how you work your evil deeds on our treasurer, you fox.
あら、 人聞きが悪いわね。あれは三辻さんに頼まれて部費の割合を明らかにしただけ
You
でしょ。
misunderstand. I was merely working out how much each club should receive because Mitsuri-san asked me
み
to.
んなの予算がどこに使われているか調べるなんて。
I think it's only right for students to take an interest in where their money is going.
なんとうちの会計を1週間休ませた精神的ダメージが当然の行為なのか。
How can damaging or treasuring the psyche enough to keep him off school for a week be only right for a student? As always, I'm amazed by your way of thinking. What did you do to this man?
あ
Rin,
なたもね。部下の手綱ぐらいちゃんと握ってなさい。
same on you. You should keep a watch on those under
文化系
you.
ばかりひいきするのはフェア
She's
じゃないわ。
awful.
It's not fair to favor the non-sporting clubs.
分かっている。だからこそ俺の手で不正を正したかった。
I know, that's why I had intended to deal with the matter myself. Okay, so I'm sorry, but can we go back a little bit, 1 second, to the sheer lesbianity of it? Like, her girlfriend on the archery club asked her to get more funding because this guy, you know, the treasury was favoring non-sporting clubs over sporting clubs, and she psychologically scarred the guy in charge of the finances so hard he had to take the week off just to get the money for her girlfriend. You can't make this up. You can make this up.
伊勢修理終わったぞ。
I'm going to voice him as well. I really shouldn't because it's been 3 characters, but I know him. I know his role later, and there's some contrast I want with the voices. That, oh no, but then, ooh, that would be one. Sorry, I'm just like calculating who gets what voice later.
I mean, there's no reason we can't just go for now and swap it on the fly.
That's fair. Go ahead. You can voice him.
Issei, the repairs are done. And then, a guy appears who I didn't expect to find here.
悪い。頼んだのはこっちなのに。エミヤに任せっき
Sorry,
りにしてしま
Amiya.
った。
I'm the one who asked for help, but it seems like you're doing all the work. Forgive me.
そんなこと気にするな。
Don't worry about it.
次は
So,
どこ
where
だ
next? There's not much
あ
time
んまり
left.
時間ないぞ。
Shut the fuck up, Danny.
ああ、次は視聴覚室だ。前から調子が悪かったそうなんだが。
Yeah, the
この度
audiovisual
ついに
room is
天寿
next.
を全うされた
It seems it's been working badly for a while, but it finally died.
天寿全うしてたら直せないだろ。
Can't be fixed if it's dead. Be quicker to just buy a new one.
Are you saying that that electronic devices die when they're... I hate this. I hate this. I hate you, Sudani, for pointing it out.
そうなんだが、一応見てくれると助かる。俺から見れば臨終だが、お前
Sure,
から
but
見れば仮病
it
かも
would
しれない。
help if you could take a look at it. It might be dead to my eyes, but only faking it to yours.
そうか。なら試そう。
I see. Well, let's take a look.
Huh.
The student president leaves with the male student. Line.
Deadlining.
My thoughts have stopped at this sudden event. The guy with wrenches and spanners in hand turns back as if remembering something.
朝早いんだな、遠坂。
He
You're
is.
up early. Tosaka. And with that, he leaves.
You just said, oh, you're up early, and then he fucking left. Like he turned specifically to tell her that.
In case she didn't know, was that supposed to be a greeting? The student whom the president called Anya leaves quickly. Anya. That would be Anya Shiro from class 2C.
What? An introduction to him.
それはいいんだけどさ。
That's fine, but
How can I put it? I just think it's hard to tell whether a guy who looks at home holding a wrench is useful or scary.
what a thing to say.
It's 7:30 in the morning, and there's no one in class 2A.
Are you sure there was school today, honey?
仕方ない。予習でもしてよ。
Is it Saturday?
Well, I guess I'll study ahead.
I sit at my desk and work on a few math problems. There's 30 minutes until homeroom. I guess I'll just be bored until my classmates arrive.
Is it? I didn't know that, Sarani.
I also didn't know that. Fourth period ends and the noisy lunch break begins. Our school has a cafeteria, but half the students stay in the classroom.
Fair.
Actually, most of the ones who stay are girls. The cafeteria food is rather roughly made, so girls tend to dislike it, and as a result...
Look at the little bounces!
Oh my gosh, she's so cute!
She's so
Tosaka-san, would you like to have lunch with us? Girls end up eating their lunch together like this.
Yeah, I'm sorry, no, but this is so gay. Right?
ありがとう、三枝さん。けどごめんなさい。私今日は学食なんです。
Thank you, Sagusa-san, but I'm afraid I'm eating at the cafeteria today. I slept in this morning and didn't have time to make lunch.
いや、そうなんですか。
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I met you without realizing that. I guess I'm being a bother.
Oh,
私余計なことしました。
Oh, she's so cute.
she's adorable.
This is the gayest thing I've ever read.
Right?
Saber-san looks down, gasps, as if apologizing. She's one of the calmest in a class full of calm students, and a kind person who cares about me for some reason.
For some reason.
I couldn't fucking tell you.
そんなことはありません。今日
Oh,
はたまたまだから気にしないで。また明日これに懲りず
I don't think so. It just happened that way today, so don't worry about it. Please ask me again tomorrow.
I smile at her from the bottom of my heart.
はい。でも、東
Oh,
坂さんでも
yes,
過ごす
I
こ
guess
と
you
があ
can
るん
use
です
sleep
ね
in from time to time. My smile must have relaxed her, as she returns it with her own.
That flatline.
Line.
I love when that happens.
Her smile is cute.
What an observation to make! Completely straight girl with brain to Saka. Suddenly
Sagasa
losing it.
Yukiko-san isn't the most beautiful person, but her smile warms the hearts of everyone around her.
ええ、そうなんです。なんとかごまかしてますけど、本当は寝ぼすけなんですよ、私。
Yeah, that's right. I try not to let it show, but I actually sleeping quite often. I'm not in any clubs because I can't get up in the mornings.
Sagasa-san's expression reveals her surprise. Her presence really relaxes me, but I can't just have fun talking. If I keep talking to people like this, I'm bound to reveal my true self.
それじゃあ食堂に行ってきま
I'm
す。
gonna start info dumping about snails.
Listen, like, she's like a fail girl, the disaster, mean asshole who is trying to keep up like the cool, calm, like person in class, and she cannot not be gay around people and reveal herself. That is wonderful. I'm off to the cafeteria. Enjoy your lunch, Segusa-san.
はい、東坂さんも。
You too, Tosaka-san. We exchange a warm goodbye. She returns to her group of girls. It seems she's eating with Makidera-san and Himura-san. Oh yeah, Sagasa-san's manager of the track team. Don't worry about it. Makidera and Himura-san are the track team's hopefuls.
Her group of girls. Yes, Danny?
Makidera is a friend I sometimes go window shopping with, but I don't know Himura-san that well.
振られたね、ゆきっち。だから言ったでしょ。東坂は弁当持ってこないって。釣りたかったらあいつの分も飯用意しないとね。
Oh, you were rejected, Jukuchi. Didn't I tell you Tosaka couldn't bring lunch? If you want to eat with her, you'll have to make her lunch too.
マキ、
それは私たちも食堂に移動すればいいだけの話では。
Maki, can we... Go ahead.
Maki, can't we just go to the cafeteria too then?
ダメダメ、食堂は狭いんだから。弁当組が座れるスペースなんてねっての。それに遠坂と同席してみなさい。
No way, there isn't enough room in that place for people who bring their lunches. And even if we did sit with Tosaka, the men's clears would be annoying as hell.
前の休みだってさ、二人で遊びに行ったのに、あいつだけ得しちゃってさ。やだよね、美人を鼻にかけた優等
Like
生は。
last vacation, we went to hang out together, but she's the only one who got any attention. Don't you just hate people who have to show off their beauty like that?
Makidara speaks without thinking as the girls surround Sagasa-san's desk. In contrast to her nasty mouth, she's a Japanese beauty who looks wonderful in a kimono.
牧野氏、君の陰口は大阪城に聞こえているようだな。
Nakanoji, I think that Tosaka-sama can hear you. In contrast to Makidara's loudness, Himuro is the cool, steady type.
遠坂に聞かれた。
Oh crap, Tosaka heard that? She's really glaring at me.
別に遠坂さん。
I don't think she's glaring at you, really.
Did we space out?
睨んでんだよ、あれ。あいつは笑ってる時が。なんだよ。いいじゃんか、口ぐらい。
She is. She's scariest when she's smiling. Come on, take it easy, Tosaka. It's us we're talking about, right? I bought you taijaki, remember?
She waves her chopsticks, puffing out her cheeks.
This is the part of the game where all of Rin's potential love interests are being introduced, right? Exactly like Katawa Sojo. Oh, the Otome game segment.
The knowledge that this girl's hobby is collecting wind chimes just shows that the world is far too complex.
Let her have her hyperfixation.
I wish this bitch was less interesting. Anyways, it's not good for Sagasa-san to keep watching this. She's panicking, seeing Makidara continually talking bad about me.
気にしないでいいのよ、三枝さん。
Don't worry,
それ
Segusa-san.
と牧寺さん、おごらされたのは私で、品物はたい焼きではなくクレープでした。
And Makidara-san, I'm the one who paid, and it was crepes, not taiyaki. You should fix that habit of yours of changing the facts you remember, or I might have to reconsider things next time, okay?
マジ怖い、あの笑顔。
Oh, that smells really scary.
Makidara hides behind the lid of her lunchbox.
Rin is just like the girl boss of class, huh?
The dark souls of schoolmates. Saying goodbye to the three of them, I leave the classroom.
Oh.
I shut the door behind me. And then?
なんだよ、大差ないじゃんか、たい焼きもクレープも。
Man, come
甘
on.
いの皮で包んでるんだからさ。
There's no big difference between crepes and taiyaki. They're both just sweet rubbed up.
Makidara's words are ones no girl should ever speak.
What is that?
たい焼きとクレープが同じですって。
Taiyaki and crepes are the same?
Is she really a girl? Are all sweets the same to her? This is so stupid. Perhaps she just has very convenient taste buds that can't tell a 500 yen crepe from an 80 yen taiyaki. But why you? I could have saved 420 yen if I'd just bought your taiyaki to begin with.
Holy
This
fucking
is
shit.
a gripping narrative, I will say.
I am fucking dying.
何本気で悔しがってるんだ、私。
Am I getting mad about this?
I guess I'm still tired from last night.
I can't believe she almost had a mental breakdown because she could have saved like $4.
The cafeteria would be too much effort, so I'll just get a drink and some bread and eat on the roof.
That's not healthy for you, hon.
Pigeons.
Pigeons.
I buy lunch and head for the empty rooftop.
You know it's not gonna be empty.
There's gonna be a man here. It's a convenient location as no student would come near it in the winter time. It's the middle of winter.
Yeah? It is.
She was just complaining the whole opening segment about it being cold.
Yeah, she prefers being cold to being with people. And I understand her completely.
It's too cold to eat. It's a small price to pay for being able to eat without worrying about other people.
さて、とりあえずご飯と。
Well, lunch comes first.
I start on my tomato sandwich and hot lemon drink.
Riveting food you're getting there.
It's a simple lunch, but the taste is much improved in the peace and quiet. I finish my sandwich and my hot lemon drink.
You keep specifying it is hot lemon drink specifically.
What is hot lemon drink?
That's a good question.
I assumed it was like tea, but they'd just say that, wouldn't they?
Maybe
I'm a bit tired.
It's just hot. Maybe it's just hot soda.
Hey, this is just like a Sprite that I left in my car for a few days. Red Bull sends a message. I am warm and unpleasant.
Oh my god.
Go on.
Oh, did you read that?
Yeah.
Oh, to balance being a good student, I'm
I
not being
keep
too
doing
social.
it.
My
I
bad.
keep doing it sneakily while you're talking.
My bad.
Oh. I think it's frozen.
Oh, is it frozen for you? I will continue then.
I'm frozen at I'm a bit tired.
Yeah, I continued. Oh, and then you didn't see the last thing I said. Oh my gosh, 1 second then. 1 second, I can read the thing I
Wait,
skipped.
I can see again.
No, but I skipped something. It's a difficult balance being a good student while trying not to be too social. Now you can continue.
It's my vanity. No, my conviction that I must be number one both academically and physically. If I am to be a student, I want to be the best, and it's unthinkable for me to dishonor the Tosakan name.
Lots of things to live up to, hon.
So that's why I'm a perfect student, flawless in all aspects.
Are you sure about that?
But at the same time, I also have a dangerous job as a magus, so I shouldn't associate with normal people.
I love that we just spent like the entirety of this intro seeing how like she's just a bitch, and also she almost had a breakdown because a friend of hers said that taiyaki and crepes are the same thing, and then she's like, oh, I'm a perfect student. I'm like the perfect person.
I'm literally flawless.
I'm literally flawless.
Normally, any magus whose identity is discovered has no choice but to eliminate the witness. Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. So inevitably, my social life has become a shallow one.
Hey, she has limits, and that limit is I don't want to fucking kill people over a code of, like, magus bullshit. And I think that's respectable.
I only hang out with Makidera on weekends and try to refuse invitations from friendly people like Segasa-san. Even though I'm the best honor student in the school, I live trying not to become too important to anyone. Though sometimes, when I'm tired like this, it makes me think that this life is rather boring.
もう時間か。
Oh, it's time already.
I finish my hot lemon drink and stand up.
Well, if you find not wanting to kill people to be a good baseline for respecting someone that is not a high standard to clear, listen, in the Fate series it can be. In the Fate series it can be.
I can't wait for what we get into. Oh, if I want to continue, I should probably read it, huh?
Yeah.
I should stop drowning in sentimentality and go back to the usual Tosaka Rin once I go down the stairs.
And... Hi!
ではホームルームを終了する。日直は日誌と戸締まりの確認を。
Homeroom is at an end. Those of you on day duty, finish the daily report and check the
部活動の
logs.
ない生徒は速やかに帰宅するように。
Those of you without club activities are to go home quickly.
Tue's homeroom teacher exits after repeating his usual line. As far as I know, this line hasn't changed all year.
遠坂、今日はもうお帰り？
Tosaka, you're going home already?
朝方マトウ君と一件あったし、面倒になる前に帰るわ。
Yeah, there was an event with Matokun this morning, so I'm heading home before it becomes a bother.
やっぱりそうか。マトウのやつ、今朝は特に荒
I
れてた
thought
から
so.
さ。
Mato was in a bad mood this
Tosakaに
morning,
手ひどく
so I
扱わ
thought
れ
you
たん
must
だろ
have
う
given
な
him
って
a
思っ
hard
てた。
time.
は
そう、迷惑をかけてしまったかしら、三辻さん。
I see. Did I cause any trouble, Mrs. Tsurizan?
別に、マトウが下級生をいびるのはいつものことだし。あれ
Not
は
at
あ
all.
れでいい
It's
精
normal
神
for Mato
鍛
to
錬になる
turn
よ。
younger students, and I think that kind of thing will be a good mental training for him.
But she's just like, nah, bully him. He's an asshole.
そう、
Not make him feel like shit.
じゃあこの埋め合わせはまた今度。
I see. That's good. Well, I'll make it out for it some other time.
はいはい。これに懲りず、また寄っていってちょう
Alright,
だい。
don't be put off and come by again.
These two should date.
Yeah. I think they are and aren't aware. I head straight home.
There's nothing straight about what just happened, honey.
Once I leave school, Tosaka Rin is no longer a student. The rest of the day is not for myself as a student. Instead, I become a magus of the Tosaka family.
Back home.
Back at my house, I'm greeted by the blinking light on my answering machine.
Ooh, newbie social member in 5.5 hours? I'll be asleep by then, sadly, but I'll check tomorrow.
留守電なんて珍しいな。相手はやっぱりあんたか。
It's unusual for me to get any messages. It was just as I thought. It's you, Kray.
I already know what he's going to say, but he'll be scary later if I don't listen. When I press the play button, I hear a familiar voice.
私だ。分かっていると思うが、期限は明日までだぞ、リン。
Oh, I love his voice. I know this one, actually. It's me. I'm sure you know, but tomorrow is the deadline, Ren.
あまり悠長に構えられては困る。残る席はあと2つだ。
It's a problem for me if you take it easy. There are only 2 remaining
早
seats.
々にマスターを揃えねばならん。
I must ensure all the masters are arranged quickly.
The priest shows no mercy as he gets right to the point.
マスターの権利を放棄するというのなら、今日中に連絡しろ。予備の魔術師を派遣するにも。
If you wish to abandon your right to become a master, contact me today. It takes some time to dispatch a substitute magus.
Liar. Someone like you will be able to arrange a substitute in no time.
お前にはすでに0時の兆しが現れているのだ。さっさとサーバントを召喚し、
You already show signs of the command spell. Quickly, summon your servant and open the command spell.
とも、聖杯戦争に参加しないというのならば話は別だ。命が惜しいのなら、
Unless, of course, you're not planning to be a part of this Holy Grail war. If you value your life, you should run to the church quickly.
The message ends there. His words are concise.
Yeah.
He's telling me that if I am to fight, I should get ready by today. And if I'm not going to fight, I'm an eyesore and should just retire quickly.
言われなくても分かってるわよ。
You don't have to tell me that.
Well, can't be helped. Today is as late as the deadline can be extended. Fortunately, I was able to decode Father's will last night. My preparations are ready. All that remains is line. Yes, obtaining the qualification to enter this fight.
聖杯戦争。たった一つきりの聖杯を奪い合う殺し合い。何百年も前か
The
ら
Holy Grail War.
聖杯
A
の
fight to the death for the one and only Holy Grail. A ritual of the Holy Grail passed down for hundreds of years, huh?
The Magi who participate in the Holy Grail War are called Masters. This is not so much a rank, rather it indicates one who is in control. The requirement to enter the Holy Grail War. That is to summon a familiar called a servant and to form a contract with it.
This is the first explanation in the entire series about servants, huh?
This is the first time I've, connected dots so far.
About master and servant?
About anything in Fate.
Oh.
I'm proud of myself. I am using outside knowledge. No matter how great a magus a person is. Oh, no matter how great a magus a person is, one is not considered a master until he has a servant under him.
Please, Tom.
Servants are beings very different from normal familiars. The methods of summoning and controlling them are different as well. A magus planning to enter the Holy Grail War usually prepares a catalyst to summon one, but
ほんと、父さんもセイバーにゆかりのものを残してくれればよかったのに。
Really? I wish Father could have left me something with a connection to Saber.
I don't have anything with any connection. I can summon a servant. If I wanted to, I could summon one right now and form a contract with it. The town's sacred ground is under our jurisdiction. As the daughter of the Tosaka family, which has protected this town through generations, I will not lose to magi from elsewhere. But that said, I guess you can't go out to sea without a compass. Or perhaps I should say things are completely unplanned.
サーバントはシンボルによって引き寄せられる。
Servants are attracted to symbols.
強力なサーバントを呼び出したいのなら、そのサーバントにゆかりのあるもの。
If you want to summon a strong servant, you need something that has a connection to that servant.
In other words, a sword, armor, talisman, bone of that servant, or something like that. Something valuable beyond belief.
父さんの遺言に期待してたんだけどな。これはこれでものすごい切り札なんだけど。
I was hoping there'd be something like that in Father's will, but... No, this is a great trump card too, but... Still...
The pendant I found last night in the basement is one of the best artifacts in its class. It's great in its own way. It's great, but it won't help me summon my servant.
いいわよ。そんなものに頼らなくたってなんとかなるわ。そもそも私以外にセーバーを扱えるマスターなんているはずないし。
It's fine, I can do without help from that sort of thing. After all, there can't exist any masters capable of handling Saber other than myself.
Alright, I've decided. I don't want to make Kirai complain anymore by postponing it any longer. It's not like me to wait until the last second. It'll come down to just trying it. I'll face the summoning tonight with full power and obtain Saber by force.
Straight up without catalyst. Ooh. Ooh. In the average show, that attitude towards Saber is her just being aggressively, unabashedly gay and referring to her as Baver exclusively. I need to check the average after we are done with this.
We find ourselves late at night. The clock is about to strike 2. This is the best time frame for my magical energy. The peak of my magical energy is at exactly 2 in the morning.
Huh. That is a thing that Magic have? Like, there's like fluctuations through the day? I guess it makes sense. It's like a physical thing inside of you.
Since this will be my first and last chance, I can't afford any mistakes.
消去の中に退去。退去の陣を4つ刻んで。
Withdrawal within elimination. Engrave for areas and surround with the summoning circle. Right. A single drop of blood.
I engraved the circle onto the floor of the basement. You don't need a large-scale summoning to summon the servant. Servants are called forth by the Holy Grail. As the Master's priority is to keep the servant in this world and to supply them with enough magical energy to substantiate, the Holy Grail takes care of the summoning.
There she is. Oh, is this the first time we've seen, like, what she looks like?
Yeah, when she wasn't like 10.
礎に石と契約の太鼓。祖には我が大使主眼を用具。
There and silver and iron, stone for foundation and the Grand Duke of Contracts, my great master shrine org for the ancestor.
降り立つ風には壁を。
A wall for the descending winds. The 4 gates shall close and comb out the crown. Till the 3-forked road to the kingdom cycle.
Still, I continue with the greatest concentration. I draw the magic circle, normally written in blood, with my melted jewels.
Oh.
I'm using half the jewels I've saved up, so I can't fail for financial reasons too.
Thanks you for actually telling us that. This is a very expensive summoning.
満たせ。満たせ。
Enclose. Enclose. Enclose.
湿度に5台。
Enclose. Enclose. 5 times for each repetition.
満たされる時を破却する。
Just destroy the enclosed time. More girls should be super gay. Yeah, agreed.
It's almost 2 in the morning.
Underutilized ring quality. She's a gremlin who stays up all night and her magic being strongest at 2 a.m. reflects that.
Honestly, me too.
Mood, yeah.
Completing the magic circle passed down the Tosaka family. I face it with all my power.
アンフォン。
Anfang.
I flip the formless switch inside me. I feel a sensation as if the contents of my body are being exchanged.
That is an interesting way to describe.
The usual nerves invert into circuits transmitting magical energy. From this point, Tosaka Rin is not human. I shall become a tool to attain mystic power.
You already are a tool in class. I'm sorry, Rin.
She needs to hear it. I am melting from my fingertips. No, I'm being filled from my fingertips.
This is a very interesting way to describe how magic energy flowing through you during the ritual feels.
I kind of enjoy it. This is the first description they've been given that's actually like really hitting me. The mana I am taking in is so concentrated that the original senses of my body are being repainted. So being filled is the same as being destroyed.
That's very Gnostic.
Mm-hmm.
Dash.
Line. The power that fills me is pure magical energy from the air. It is absorbed by my body, which has become a circuit and transformed into a different form of magical energy. The body of Omegas is nothing more than a circuit. A circuit to be connected, or to connect, spiritual and real.
Could I be interested in reading Mahoyo or Tsukihime? I may actually, if people like this. I'm enjoying this a lot, actually.
We call the result of this, the many mystic occurrences it has made real, magic. My body is burning hot. An illusion of myself growing horns. An illusion of wings growing out of my back. An illusion of scales forming on my hands. A sensation of being in water. I start to sweat.
This is really interesting.
Stab, stab. Swords are driven into my body. This is the pain caused by my human body rejecting itself as the magic circuit. No matter how great a magus you are, a human is human. This pain will result as long as people use magic in a human body. Interesting. But I do not loosen my circulation. At the end of this pain, on the verge of elimination, lies the place of connection.
Dash.
Line. Pain running through my left arm. The magic crest starts up on its own to help me, and as a result, violates my nerves even more.
Jesus Christ! This is an... yeah. God.
I like that being a wizard sucks in Fate.
Yeah, it does.
The harvested mana in my blood. If that is burning iron, then the magic crest itself is like a nerve made of thorns. It runs through my body like a centipede with fangs.
Hot.
Dash. I lose myself within that pain. At the same time, I feel that I have reached my goal. My overly sensitive hearing keeps recognizing the sound of the clock in the living room. 10 more seconds until 2 in the morning. The power within me is perfect and flawless.
I announce.
Let's start. I take the mana I've absorbed and turn it into a fixed magical energy. And now, I have only to empty out the mana within me to move the engine called the Summoning Circle.
I announce. Thy body shall be under my command. My fate shall be determined by thy sword. Follow the call of the Holy Grail. If thou couldst obey this mind and this reason, then answer my call. Yeah?
My vision closes. The fifth element, said to be unperceivable by human eyes, is before me.
Oh my god, Solar, you said a very interesting...
Oh my god, you're so right.
You are right!
So in fear of being broken by it, vision itself shuts down.
Make an oath here. I am the one who shall become the virtue of all afterworld. I am the one who shall lay out the evil of all afterworld. Thou art 7 heavens clad in the 3 great words. Emerge from the ring of control, guardian of balance. There it is.
Perfect. It's so perfect, I feel like I'm tugging on a whale with a fishing rod.
Perfect. I've drawn the strongest card for sure.
Jeez, I can't wait for my vision to return.
Do you know what this just made me realize? Even in the fucking original visual novel, summoning servants is a fucking gacha. It really is.
They planned it from the beginning. My vision should recover in a matter of seconds, and there will be the summoned servant right in front of me. Nothing.
はい
Nothing is nothing. There is no change. I've raged out that much ether and nothing has formed. And on top of that, I hear an explosion from the living room.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, the original visual novel had porn.
God bless.
Why?
I run. I keep running without thinking. I run up the basement stairs and into the living room.
扉壊れてる
The door's broken?
The living room door is crooked. There's no point in turning the handle. The door doesn't open even as I push and pull it.
もう邪魔だから
You are in my way!
With a crash, I kick through the door into the living room.
Fair.
I think I lost your audio again.
Oh gosh. Hi, hello? Hello? Hi. Hello. Testing, testing. Anya just like tilting to the sound of the clock ticking. Made a kind of click.
So I can see the stream. Oh,
Oh, hello? Hi.
hello?
Hi.
Hello, hello.
Okay, it's back. I'm sorry this keeps happening.
No, it's fine.
And?
And the instant I walk into the living room, I understand everything.
That's how you fucking... That is how you fucking appear? Also, no names in chat. No names in chat.
The living room is in a big mess. It's full of rubble that must have fallen from the ceiling, and there's one man sitting on it, cockily. Without a doubt, that is the cause of this mess. But there's one thing way more important than that. The wall clock is still ticking away time, having escaped destruction. That reminds me. That's right. Come on, think of it. Every clock in my house was an hour early today for some reason. In other words, it's 1 in the morning right now. There's actually 1 more hour until my magical energy is at its peak.
またやっちゃった
I did it again!
I can do most things just like everyone else, but I have one hereditary curse. That is, to make the biggest mistakes at the most important times.
やっちゃったことは仕方ない
Well, what is done is done. I should reflect on my actions.
I am mad at my own stupidity. Still irritated, I glare at the man sitting there like he's important.
So, before I continue with this, I saw a comic, and I didn't know the context, and now I do, about his summoning, and like him appearing in the middle of the rubble, and then like looking around at everything, like panicked, hearing someone like starting to like shake on the doorknob, and just like sitting back to save face, like like not knowing what else to do. And I think that's...
You have to be cool at all costs.
それであんた何
So what are you?
開口一番それか。これはまたとんでもないマスターに引き当てられたものだ。
Hear this porn music.
Should I take this man?
Go ahead.
Those are your first words? I guess I've been called to a terrible master. The man in red gives an exaggerated shrug. Maybe I'm most unlucky of all. Yes. I do declare. This guy has twisted personality. She was more rude to every one of her classmates.
She was.
Like today.
Yeah, but consider she wanted to summon a hot babe and she got the guy.
She just got a dude.
She got spooked by a guy.
But this would be the servant? Since they call it a familiar, I thought it was something shapeless, but this is human-like. No, that's wrong. Just standing here, I can tell this thing has outrageous amounts of magical energy. His spiritual pressure.
Yeah, technically.
Don't be fooled by its appearance.
Please read Solon's last message.
Should I take this man? This is certainly an existence far beyond human, a ghost that has reached the level of spirits as a human. I can't be overwhelmed forever. That thing's mine.
That thing is mine!
I had a similar thought when I saw him on screen. I like just the worst anime boys. Like generic looking men who stare at me.
Oh, there's someone I think you're going to love then, but that will be later.
I'm very weak. So I'll have to change my thinking from now
確
on.
認するけど、あなたは私のサーバントで間違いない？
Just to check, but you are my servant, right?
それはこちらが聞きたいな。
That's what I'd like to ask. Are you my
私の
master?
マスター
This is
な
the
のか。
first time I've been summoned so roughly,
ここま
so
で
to
乱
be
暴な
honest,
召
I
喚は
can't
初
grasp
め
the
てでね。
situation.
正直状況がつかめない。
He's just as confused as she is. You've been watching Eurovision and you're sitting on a second bottle of wine. You're not sorry? Fair.
私だって初めてよ。そういう質問は却下するわ。
This is the first time for me as well. I'll have to refuse that kind of question.
そうか。だが私が召
I
喚
see.
された時に
But when I was
君は目
summoned,
の前にいなかった。
you were not in front of me?
これ
Explain
は
to me
ど
what's
ういう
going
こと
on.
なのか。
本気？ひな鳥じゃあるまいし、目を開けた時にしか主を決められないなんて冗談はやめてよ
Really?
ね。
Don't joke around and tell me you're like a newborn chick that can only determine your master when you open your eyes.
You just met this guy.
They just met and they're like already fucking hating each other, bantering.
The unknown servant frowns. It's a rather vague response, and I cannot tell if he's angry at my complaint or impressed at how correct
まあ
I
いい
am.
わ。私が聞いているのはね、あなたが他の誰でもない。
Anyway, what I'm asking is, you're my servant and not anyone else's,
そ
right?
れをはっきりさせない以上、他の質問に答える義務はないわ。
Until we clarify this, I have no obligations to answer any other
召
questions.
喚に失敗しておいてそれか。この場合。
That's what you say after failing your
言うべきことがあ
summoning?
ると思
In
う
this
からな
case, I think there are other things you should say.
そんなのないわよ。主従関係は一番初
There's
めにはっきり
nothing
させ
else.
ておくべ
We
きも
have
の
to
だもの。
clearly determine who's the master first.
The servant raises an eyebrow. Perhaps it was an imperfect summoning. Because this guy isn't even trying to hide his dissatisfaction with me.
Like, the man just arrived and he already fucking hates her.
主従関係ははっきりさせておくか。
So we have to define who's master, huh?
口だけは
Your
達者
actions
だ
are
し
full of mistakes, but it seems your mouth is rather better.
確かにその意見には賛成だ。どちらが強
Yes,
者
I
で
certainly agree
どち
with
らが
that.
弱者なのか
Oh.
明確にしておかなければお互い
No,
や
it's
り
still
づ
the
ら
same
かろ
guy. Unless we make it clear who is stronger and who the weaker, it'll be hard to handle each other.
This is straight out the beginning of a porno.
You need to have a discussion over who's going to top. The servant looks at me meaningfully as he lays on the rubble.
I need to know. They didn't fuck here in the original, right? That is
They
not
couldn't
a. That is not
I
a.
couldn't have.
Right, no, right. It couldn't have been, but I need to know.
どちらが弱者かですって
Who's the weaker?
ああ私もサーバントだ
The servant still accept this master-servant relationship, but that's only according to contract, right?
There was no H scene here, okay.
どちらがより優れたものか共に戦うにふ
Who's
さわしい
superior
相
and
手
if
か
the
は
other is worthy
別
of
にな
fight
る
alongside with? That's a different story.
さてその件でいくと君は私のマスターにふさわしい
Are you a
魔術師
Magus
なの
worthy
か
to be my master, young lady?
The first H scene is like 40 hours in, holy shit.
The servant grins. Smashes my house in that attitude like he's king makes me angry enough. But now he asks me if I'm worthy to be a master?
あなたの意見なんて聞いてないわ
I'm not asking for your
私が
opinions.
聞いているのは
All I'm
あなた
asking
が
if you are
私
my
のサーバン
servant
トか
or
どうかって
not.
ことだけよ
I glare at him. I will not lose to someone who looks down at me this frankly.
おうなるほどなるほどそんな当たり前のことは答えるまでもないと
I see. So you're saying such an obvious question isn't even worth
気概
answering.
だけなら立
How
派なマス
courageous.
ターだが
Your spirit is that of a splendid master, but
だから順番を間違
I
えるな
said
ってい
do
うの
not get the order wrong.
一番初めに確認するのは
It's the duty of the summoner to confirm first. Now answer me. You are my servant, right? Just fucking say it. Confirm.
I step forward ready to attack depending on his answer.
Depends on how fast you read. Slower when streaming like this naturally, but your own playthrough was like 24 hours per route. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, you're keeping me here for fucking
強
months,
情
huh?
もお嬢さんだこれでは
I have dragged you here, Han, forever.
I'm used to being locked in a basement, we're good. Jeez, you're a stubborn young lady. We're not getting anywhere this way.
仕方あるまい
I guess it can't
仮
be
に
helped.
私が君の
Let's
サ
say
ーバ
I'm
ン
your
トだとし
servant.
よ
In that case, would you be my
その場合
master? Just
君が私のマ
hypothetically.
スタ
I
ー
hate your attitude. You call them himbo.
あくまで仮の話だが
However, I do know a few things I'm not going to comment on, but I find this exchange deeply interesting with further, with extra context.
当たり前じゃないあなたが私に呼ばれたサーバントならあなたのマスターは私以外に
Of
誰がいる
course,
って
if
いう
you're
の
my
よ
servant summoned by me, who else but me would be your master?
I somehow cool my boiling head and glare at this rude guy.
そうかまあ仮の話
Start with the
あ
hypotheticals.
とりあえずそうだ
I
とし
see.
よ
Well, let's suppose that's true.
うそれで君が
Then
私
where's
の
the
マスター
proof
であ
that
る
you're my
証は
master? The servant talks nonsense, grinning. That's super logical, actually. He must think I'll panic about this proof of master thing.
ここよあなたのマスターである証ってこれでし
Here,
ょ
this is proof that I'm your master, right? There it is.
I show him the command spell on the back of my right hand.
Just a brief glimpse of the glowy tattoos.
Heh, don't think I don't know anything.
She really thought, heh, did she?
She said heh.
She
Her
really?
internal monologue said
Heh.
God, I hate this girl. She's such a loser.
She is. I hate her.
Like, not even a loser in, like, the kind of way it's okay to be. My father talked a lot about masters, so I know about the command spell.
納得いったこれでもま
Are
だ
you
文句を言う
satisfied?
の
Are you still going to complain?
I thrust before him proof that I am a master.
That is a sentence you could only hear either in a fate like thing or in porn. I thrust before him the proof that I am master. Just like waving it right in front of his face.
The servant in the rebel looks confused. And then,
まあ言ったな
man, you serious, young lady? His face clouds with
He
discontent.
really was hoping she wasn't, huh?
本気かってなんでよ
For the sake of debate,
Hypothetically, for the sake of argument, that you are my master.
If you have a servant, that's only because the government's telling you can own that servant.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Do not summon Ben Shapiro. Do not summon him.
I reckon I could take him. I'm more powerful than Ben Shapiro.
Caster class Ben Shapiro.
This is stupid.
I hate it.
Stupid.
What do you mean? Am I serious?
I
mean, that way of thinking. So you're a master if you have a command spell? A command spell is only a tool that governs the servant. You act like you're master just because of that? What I want to see was, are you worthy for me to pledge my loyalty to?
Thinking back to just the whole day just being a bitch to everyone and also being extremely gay.
That's true, but you'd normally think of the command spell when talking about the proof that one's a master.
Let's, hypothetically, for the sake of this, say that you're a quirk top master. Busting it down sexual style. But are you goated with the sauce?
I don't think she is. I'm gonna be so honest.
I don't think she is either. So what? I'm not fit to be a master then?
I'd like that, but no go. Since you have the command spell, it seems you are my summoner. It's unbelievable, but it seems you really are my master.
I fucking hate your guts, but I guess you're right.
I'm really into this guy.
Oh, you're... I'm not going to say anything.
Am I in for stark disappointment, or...
Oh no, you are, like, if you like him, and people like him in general, you're
I like men who treat me poorly.
You are in for a fucking treat. The entire game.
Fuck yeah. He gives an exaggerated shrug of his shoulders. Oh, I love fucking anime boys, oh god.
More ruffles falling down.
This is bad. My boiling point is so low, it seems I won't be able to cool down in time. I'm not happy, but I'll accept it. You're my master for now, but I have conditions as well. From now on, I will ignore your opinions. I will decide how to fight, and you will follow my plans.
Bitch, what a fucking bitch.
They're perfect for each other. This is the best I'll compromise on. You don't mind that, right, young lady? I think this is it, Father. I'm almost at my limit.
I see. You accept unhappily, but what do you mean about ignoring my opinions? You're my servant, right?
I ask him in a trembling voice, just in case. There's the issue of the command spell, too, so this is my last warning. The biggest compromise I can make. And to that. Yeah, in name only. So formally, I'll obey you. But I'm the one doing the fighting. You can hide in the basement here and stay there until the Holy War will end. Oh, I bungled that. Holy Grail war ends.
Yeah,
that does not feel good on the tongue.
Right?
That way, even an experienced person like you should make it out alive. He tells me he has no hope for me with eyes full of disdain.
God.
Are you angry? No, I'll respect your position, of course. I am called to help my master win after all. My victory is yours. I shall give you everything that I earn in this fight. You shouldn't have any complaints about that, right?
どうせ君にレイジは使えまい。
You wouldn't be able to use the command spell anyway.
ま、後のことは私に任せて。君は自
Well,
分の身の安
you
全を。
can leave the rest to me. You just worry about your own safety.
あ、玉木だ。
I'm so fucking pissed.
いいわ。そんなに言うなら使ってやるじゃない
Fine, fine. If you say that, I will fucking use it.
アンファン。
Fang.
There's no holding back now. I have no sympathy for a twisted guy like him. Again, she was ruder to everyone in her class.
She
like,
was.
earlier today.
She was. I
What?
got. Go ahead.
Anyway, break the boy.
I can't believe this is the first instance of a command spell being used, maybe?
Break the boy.
You're not.
そのまさかよこの礼儀知らず。
Exactly what you're thinking, you rude scum! Can you please read the German?
Das war ein neuer Nagel, ein neues Gesetz, ein neues Verbrechen.
I announced the command spell by the order of the Holy Grail. Give the law of opinions to this one, my servant.
待て、正気かマスター。そんなことでレイジを使うやつが。
You, are you insane, Master? Who would use the command spell for something like this?
She really just said, I'm going to put a leash on you, boy.
うるさい。
Shut the fuck up!
いい？あんたは私のサーバント。なら私の言い分には絶対
You are my servant. You have to obey every single one of my orders, okay?
なんだと。
What?
The symbol on my... Oh, sorry, you're right.
The symbol on my right hand throbs. The 3 command spells. The essence of the Holy Grail War. The 3 claims to the servant's unconditional obedience is now used.
考えなしか君は。こんな大雑把なことにレイジを使うなど。
Are you not even thinking? Using the command spell for such a general thing. It's too late now. First of all, I wasn't expecting this either. I hate myself.
Anya's dead. Anya's dead. Anya's fucking dead. We killed her. We killed her, everybody. Me too, Ren. Me too.
I hate myself so much. I want to die. To go ahead and use the important command spell for something like this.
Oh, the command spell sound is exactly the same between games, huh?
So. Oh yeah, we do. Leaving the ruined living room behind, we move to my room. In front of me is the servant, who should be absolutely obedient from my command spell. Oh god. He's there, but...
なるほど。君の性質は大体理解したぞ、マスタ
I
ー。
see. I understand your personality now, Master. How exactly is this absolutely obedient?
念のため尋ねるが、君はレイジがどれほど重要
Just
か
to make sure.
理解しているのか、
Do you
マ
understand
スター。
how important the command spell is, Master?
Do you know just how fucked up what you just did was?
知ってるわよ。サーバントを律する3回
I
きりの
know,
命令
it's the
者
right
でし
to
ょ
give your servant 3 orders, right? What about it?
いいかね。レイジはサーバントを強制的に行動さ
Look,
せるも
the
の。
command spell forces the servant to act according to an
それ
order.
は行動を
It
止
doesn't
め
merely
るだけでな
stop
く、
their actions, it
行
strengthens
動を
their
強化
actions
さ
as
せると
well.
いう意味でもある。例えば、私はここか
For
ら遠くの場所
example,
まで
I can't instantly teleport to somewhere far away. But if you command me to go using your command spell,
それ
then
が
assuming we have enough
私と
magical
君の魔力
energy,
で届くこ
such
となら
things
ば
become
可能
possible.
となる。
Hmm.
強制命令権とはそういうことだ。サーバント自身でも制御で
This
き
is
ない
what is meant by
肉体の限
unconditional
界さえ突破さ
obedience.
せる。
It's the 3 crystallizations of a great magic that allows the servant to surpass limits on their ability even they
今
can't
では2つ
control.
に減ってしまったがな。
Well, only 2 now.
Yeah, because you fucking used it, you dipshit.
知ってるわよそんなこと。
I know that. It's fine. We still have Chu, and that order I gave you isn't useless either.
確かにこれは
Man,
私の
this
誤
was
算
certainly a
だった
miscalculation on my part.
レイジというものは曖昧な命令には効きが弱くなる
The command spell works poorly on broad orders.
私を守り通せこの戦いに勝てなどと言った広く長く効果が続くものに
For
は
broad and
レイジの
long-lasting
力が
orders
弱
like
く
protect me through this or win this battle, the power of the
普通は
command
小さい
spell
ため
weakens.
逆らえるサー
The
バントが
force
出
will
てくる
last a
だ
long time, but since the associated pain is weak, some servants will be able to disobey.
Huh.
逆に次の一撃を死ぬ気で放
In
る
contrast,
あのグラスだけ
a
は
single, simple order like deliver the next blow with all your
よほど
power,
強力なサーバン
or
トでも
don't break that
逆らうのは
glass
難
is
しくなる
absolute. Even the most powerful servants will find it hard to disobey.
So you just fucking wasted it.
さてここまでで私が言いたいことが
So I
分か
guess you
る
can.
なマスター
I think you can guess what I'd like to say next, Master.
I like that he defined the like association with the command spell as pain, meaning that she has essentially actually put a mild shock collar on him, and every time he slightly disobeys her, he will be like, but he will still be able to do it.
Now it's my turn to be better.
要するに広く長い命令は意味がないんで
I
しょ
get the idea. So you're saying a broad, long-lasting order is meaningless, right?
効果も戒めも薄いならサーバントは霊樹に逆らって
If the effect is weak, servants can go against it, so it's better to make a single absolute order than to keep weak ones, right?
そうだ
Right. Basically, the command spell is a way to bring about miracles beyond our abilities. Stupidly using it for orders that can be achieved by other means is unforgivable.
He's just like, God damn it, girl, you just wasted one of her, like, trump cards.
君の先ほどのレイジはまさにそれだ
The command spell you just
私が
used
君に
is
従うか
exactly
は
that.
話し合いで
Whether or
解決
not
で
I'll
きることだ
obey
し
you is something that we could have solved by discussion. Even with the command, something like obey my every order completely is beyond even 100 command spells.
じゃあ私
So I just fucking wasted it. It was meaningless.
通常ならそうなのだがなどうも君の魔術師としての性能は桁が違ったらしい
Normally the answer would be yes, but it seems that your abilities as a magus are on a completely different level.
Oh?
Is he happy or unhappy? The servant has a smile on his face as he sighs.
桁が違ったって
On a completely different level. You mean?
ちょっとあなた自分が今どんな状態なのか
Hey,
正
you.
直に話してみな
Tell
さい
me, honestly, your condition right now.
I have a gut feeling, so I ask him boldly.
ああ誤算というのはそれだ
Yeah, that's what I meant by miscalculation.
先ほどの命令では少しはマ
That
スターの意
command
見を
spell
尊
should only
重
have
しよう
changed
と
my
いう程
attitude
度
to,
の
well, I'll
心
respect
に
my
しかならない
master's opinions
だ
slightly.
が今の私
But
は
right now, I feel
君の言葉
strong
に強
bind
い
from
強
your
制を感
words.
じている
I disagree with you. Let's
君の意
see.
見に異を唱えると
It seems like I drop a rank.
Whole rank? That is actually fucking massive. He just goes down a whole servant level from that.
つまりマスターの意向に逆らうと体が重くなって動きづ
In
らい
other words, it's like my body feels heavy when I go against your will.
She's going to suck it up so hard and be like, I'm so good, I'm such a good magus, I'm such a good master.
The servant shrugs his shoulders as if to say, it's a pain.
I do like that he's like, yeah, I will obey you because this is what I had to do, but I am still going to fucking sass you.
えっと
So...
That means the command spell wasn't meaningless, and it worked in my favor.
A rank is... But there's stats in this, like there's actual stats. In like... Canonically, within the context of the game, servants have, like, numerical stats. Dropping a rank is the difference between having strength A to strength B, and what that means will be explained later. But, like, it's a big difference.
But this guy speaks as sarcastically as always, and it doesn't seem like he's any weaker at all.
It really is like, gotcha, yeah, it is.
Though, even if he is weakened when going against me, I doubt even 10 of me could take him on.
Yeah?
前言を
In a
撤
fight,
回しよ
right?
うマスター
Let me take back what I said before, Master.
年齢は若いが君は
You were
卓越し
young,
た魔
but
術師だ
you're an outstanding magus.
子供と侮り戦いから遠ざけよ
It
うと
was
した
my
のは
mistake
私
to
の過ち
patronize
だ
you,
った
trying to keep you out of the battle.
無礼とも
I apologize for my rudeness.
Look at him!
He adjusts his stance and bows his head politely.
Politely.
やめてよ。確かにいろいろ言い合ったけど、そんなの喧嘩両
Hey,
成敗っていう
stop
か
it. We argued a lot, but they say both sides are usually at fault in this sort of thing.
そうか
Look at that smirk.
話のわかるマスターで
I
助
see.
かっ
I'm glad you understand. God, the little hip cock, he's so fruity.
You change your tune quickly.
た何誤算は誤算だったが嬉しい誤
Well,
算
it
と
was
い
a
うやつだったんだ
miscalculation,
な
but not an unwelcome one.
これほ
If
ど
you're
の
this
才能がある
talented,
な
I
ら
have no objections to
君
your
を戦いに
involvement
巻
in
き
the
込むこと
battle.
に異論はない
Huh?
He seems to be saying he found a powerful master, so
じゃあ、レイジュ抜きで私がマスターだって認め
So
るの
you
ね。
accept me as master even without a command spell?
無論だ先ほどは召喚されたば
of
かりで馴
course.
染んでいなかったが
Wasn't clear back then as I
Even
was
though I
just
come from
summoned,
it's not
but
bad.
we are completely connected now.
魔術師であるのなら
If you're really a magus, you should be able to feel the connection from the contract.
Oh, Jade! Yeah, I'm glad I hope the foreigners market has been going well and the stream has I'm enjoying the beginning. Rin is fucking gay as shit and she just summoned Mystery Servant, whom I know who he is, but I'm not going to say anything, obviously.
Because I don't.
契約
Contract?
Now that he mentions it, my body does feel strange.
Oh.
It feels like the nerves once closed within me are now pointing outward.
That is a weird way to describe it.
And I'm part of that. On top of that, part of my magical energy is flowing into the man in front of me.
Yep.
そっか。サーバントは聖杯に呼ばれるけど、呼ばれた
I
サーバントを
see.
この世に
Servants
留め
are
るのは
called by the Holy Grail, but what keeps them in this world is...
そうマスターの力だサーバントは
Right, the power of the
Master
master.
の魔力提供によって
Servants stay in this
この世に
world by
留まる
receiving magical energy from their masters.
魔力提供量は十分だ
The magical energy you supply is sufficient.
君
There
の
might
能
be
力は飛
problems
び抜
with
けて
your
いる
experience, but your ability is outstanding.
普通の魔術師ならばサーバントを召喚した瞬間に意識を
A
失って
normal
いる
magus would pass out after summoning a servant, but you're still full of
君は
energy.
活力に
She
満ちている
is not just full of energy, she fucking kicked down a door and then just screamed at you and used a command spell. This girl is just boundless, huh?
先ほどのレイジといいこの魔力量といいマスターとして君は間違いなく一流だ
Thank you, Soja.
The command spell earlier. This amount of magical energy, you're definitely a first-class master.
Hey, if facing me now won't do you any good. Tsundere ass, asshole ass, idiot ass.
A bit embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Wasn't really expecting this. I'm forcing him to obey with the command skill or spell for a servant, being superior to humans. To honestly accept that I'm his master.
I like that she has both the superiority, like living up to things, while also very obviously having an inferiority complex.
Mm-hmm.
で、あなた何のサーバント
So, which servant are you?
I collect myself and finally get to the point.
見てわからないかなあそれは
You
結
can't
構
tell from my appearance, huh? Ah, excellent.
Huh?
No, I was just mistaken before. This guy is certainly making fun of me.
わかったわ。これはマスターとしての質問よ。
Alright, this is a question from your master.
ねえ、あなたセイバーじゃない
You
の
are not Saber, are you?
残念ながら剣は持っていない
I'm sorry, but I don't have a sword.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to fucking say anything.
Was that a pun?
No, you will see. You will see eventually.
As I suspected. This is natural, though. I mistook the time, the summoning circle didn't work, and I even summoned the servant to the wrong place. It was all too clumsy to call Saber, the strongest servant.
What a blunder. Using that many jewels and not calling Saber? It's too appalling to face.
悪かったな、セイバーでなくて。
Well, I'm sorry about Saber.
Well, it was just a big mistake and I regret it, but it's my fault, so don't fucking apologize for that. Look at his face of disappointment. He's like, well, sorry I'm not the strongest servant. God.
Sorry, I can't be hurt.
The blush. The little pout.
Yeah, Archer isn't too flashy, I know.
いいだろう。後で今の暴言を悔やませてやる。その時になって謝っても聞かないからな。
I'll make you regret your abuse later on, huh?
Hey, I think we desynced again.
Oh no! Okay, let me... Alright, I'll make you regret your abuse later on. And I won't accept any apologies when that time comes. What are you saying? What are you going to do to her? Stop.
I cannot hear you.
Oh, that much. Let me... Hello? Hi? Anya? 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 Actually, let me use the sound.
Why is this happening?
Let me use the soundboard again. Can you hear that?
So I did hear the soundboard. And I can now hear the stream.
Oh!
But not you.
Not me. Let me pop out of the call and back in, actually. Maybe that will... No, that will actually drop the stream. Fuck.
There you are.
Oh! Never mind. We just have to wait. I'm sorry this keeps happening.
It happens.
I'd apologize. By all means, proceed.
Alright, I'll make you regret your abuse later on. I won't accept any apologies when that time comes.
Huh?
This is unexpected.
I need you to see his blushy face.
Oh?
Look at him!
Oh? The unknown servant seems disappointed by my fixation on Saber.
Fixation on Saber, huh? What, did I get on your nerves, Archer?
触った。見ていろ。
Yeah, you did. Keep your eyes open as I will definitely show you how lucky you are.
Oh.
Archer protests with narrow eyes.
He squint.
The air he carries is offensive, but his behavior seems childlike and pure. You know, he might be a pretty good guy.
Maybe he might. Alright then. Be sure to make me regret it later on, Archer. Do not invite him. If you do, I'll honestly apologize.
Did I lose your audio again?
Oh god, again?
Gosh.
Okay, let me actually pop out of the call and back in. Hello. Hi. Hello? Nope, even then, huh? Even dropping out of the call still. I do apologize, chat, for the little issues. Also, I shouldn't be around here for like much longer. Maybe like an hour longer at most. I am trying to get through the prologue, though. All of this, by the way, has only been the fucking prologue. I need you all to remember that this has been the prologue.
So, I can hear you now.
Oh, hi.
But I can't see or hear the stream.
Oh, I closed the stream. Reopen it. I disconnected. Oh, I disconnected from the call. Let me stop streaming this and restream it again, maybe?
I knew I was praising modern technology, but I take it back.
You were praising modern technology earlier about how cool it was that we can both of us have the model streaming at the same time. And now this.
I've decided I hate technology.
Aren't you technology?
Fuck, that scared me.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, I forgive you.
Is the stream open?
Yes.
Okay, good. Oh.
Yeah, and don't you forget it, Master. Know how great the one you summoned is and be grateful. Though even if you do apologize, then I probably won't be satisfied.
He's just going to be trying to show off to her the entire thing, huh?
I like guys trying to earn my attention.
And
Archer
that,
grins again.
and that was the end of the Fate streams, yeah, Soja?
Maybe he does have a twisted personality after all.
You just met him, give him a little bit of time.
まあいいわ。それであんたどこの英霊なのよ。
Well, fine. Leaving that aside, which heroic spirit are you?
Lying. He's lying.
Archer doesn't answer. His sarcastic tones disappears and he frowns seriously.
アーチャー？マスターである私が
Archer,
サーバントであるあなたに聞いてい
your
るんだ
master
よ。
asking you a question.
It's a secret?
Yeah?
は？
You can't do that.
私がどのようなものだったかは答えられない。
I can't answer the question of who I am because...
あのね、つまんない理由だったら怒るわよ。
Hold on, if it's for a stupid reason, I'll be fucking pissed.
それは
It's...
Oh, that face again. Archer must really be troubled as he opened his mouth like he'd rather not say anything.
なぜかというと
It's because I
自分でもわからない。
don't know myself.
Huh.
Called it. Wait, what was that?
Huh. The reason that he can't tell her who he is because he fucking doesn't know himself.
Coward.
What do you mean, coward? What do you mean, coward? The man doesn't even know.
All it takes to meet God and meet yourself is a bottle of triple sec in your best friend's bathroom.
Oh. Wait, what?
何よそれ。あんた私のことバカにしてるわけ？
Are you making fun of me?
マスターを侮辱するつもりはない。
I didn't mean to insult you,
た
Master.
だこれは君の不完全な召喚のツケだぞ。
But this is what you get for your failed summoning. Seems my memory is confused.
自分が
I know who I
何
am,
者かわ
but
かる
things
の
like
だ
my
が
name and origin are
名
a
前
bit
や素性
vague.
がどうも曖昧だ。
Well, they're trivial things to be missing,
ま
so
あ
we
さして
shouldn't worry
重要
about
な
it.
決断では
Yeah,
ない
surely
から
this won't be any kind of problem.
気にすることはない。気にするわよそんなの。
Don't worry about it. Of course I'm worried about
か
it.
知らなきゃどのくらい強いのかわからないじゃない。
If I don't know which heroic spirit you are, I can tell how fucking strong you are.
なんだ。そんなことは問題ではなかろう。
Oh, that's no problem. It's a trivial matter.
さまつってあんたね。相棒の強さがわからないんじゃ作戦の立てようがないでしょ。
Trivial, you
そんな
say.
戦っていけるわけないじゃない。
How can I make a plan when I don't know how strong my partner is? There's no way we can fight like this.
何を言う。
Face forward.
私は君が
I
呼び
hate
出した
when they
サーバン
rotate
ト
to
だ。
look at you.
それが最強でないはずがない。
What are you saying? I'm the servant you've summoned. Naturally, I am the strongest. He is straightforward. You're right.
He is straightforward.
He looks like he's like power stancing on you from like far away.
He's just like T-posing on Ren right now.
The knight in red looks at me with absolute confidence and trust. My thoughts freeze. There's no dishonesty in Archer's words. He thinks more highly of my power than I do, even though we only just met. My face is burning.
She cannot take a fucking compliment head on.
Jeez. I'm definitely blushing. That was a real cheese. I wasn't reading. Why am I so weak against unexpected things?
もういいか。
Well,
誰にも正
fine.
体がわからないってこと
It'll
に
make
は
no
変わ
difference
ら
that
ない
no
んだ
one
し。
will know your true identity. They do say that to fool your enemies, you must first fool your allies.
Who says that?
Oh, Magi? Magi? Yeah, Magi.
I say this to hide my embarrassment, looking away from Archer. Well, I can find out later how good a servant he is. For now, I have a higher priority.
It's fucking 2 a.m. Go to fucking sleep.
Go to bed!
わかった。しばらくあなたの正体に関しては不問にしましょう。
Alright, I shall not question you about your true identity for now.
最初の仕事だけど。
So, Archer, here's your first task.
早速か。好戦的だな、君は。
Already? You're aggressive.
それで敵は
So who's our enemy? As he's asking, I throw a dustpan and broom in front of him.
下の掃除お願い。あんたが散らかしたんだから責任持ってきれい
Clean
に
the
して
room downstairs, please. You made that mess, so be responsible and clean the place up.
He stands there blankly for 10 seconds. After recovering his thoughts, he grabs the broom, ready to make an objection.
待て。君はサーバントを何だと思っている
Hold on, just what do you think a servant is?
使い魔でしょ。ちょっと生意気で扱いに困るけど。
Familiar, right? He's a bit insolent, so he's difficult to control.
He rotated again.
He did rotate.
Archer swallows his words. I don't intend to take back my words, and I do have a trump card.
意義あり。そのような命令はこと。
Objection. I refuse such an order.
いいの？これ
Really?
マスターとして
This is
の
an
命令？
order as a master. Doesn't your body feel heavy when you go against your master's wishes?
まあ、あなたはその程度じゃどうってことないだろうけど、そのペナルティは今を掃除する
Well,
まで
I'm
続
sure
ける
it's
の？
nothing to you, but the penalty would continue until you clean up the living room. Won't it be dangerous to fight in such a condition from tomorrow? What a fucking bitch!
I kind of love this though. He groans for a few seconds, clutching the broom.
Listen, you are a magus from a highly respected family. You have just summoned a servant, the pinnacle of all familiars, a heroic spirit from somewhere in history or mythology, who is so far above a human that you could do nothing against him physically, and you fucking hand him a broom and tell him to clean the living room. Just
From your botched summoning.
incredible.
The servant in the red coat, Archer, closes his eyes in dismay.
Also, Rin with the fucking balls of steel, like zero fear. She just wants him to clean the place.
了解した。地獄に落ちろ、マスター。
Understood. Damn you, master.
This is where the Archer House husband joke starts, and they continue.
I love this guy. He acknowledges my request gracefully.
Well,
It's getting late, so I should rest for the night.
and she goes to sleep.
Oh my gosh. I can decide about how to treat him after I wake up. She's terrible.
I love her. She's so good.
The day of fate comes to a close.
That's it.
No, this this night is the start of fate.
It sure is, isn't it?
There are 6, including myself now. Once the last one summons a servant, the 7th one, who is not yet a master, this Holy Grail War will commence.
Yeah.
It's not far ahead. The battle I've waited 10 years for is about to commence. This might be the start of fate.
I think it may be the start of fate. I sense this is going to be a fate stay night, TM. Ooh, allow me to read this to like get like let you rest a little bit. The Holy Grail War is a great ritual which has been practiced for hundreds of years. If one enters the ritual, one must eliminate the other 6, as it is a battle for one's life. It is said that the Holy Grail is in the land of Fuyuki, and that many magi have fought each other here in the past. They had only one purpose, to obtain the noble phantasm called the Holy Grail. But the origin of the Holy Grail is unknown. It's certain that it never received the blood of God, but its power matches that of the one in the legend. Yes, it is said that the Holy Grail can grant any wish. Only one has the right to possess it. The Holy Grail can only grant one wish per person. For one person, but 7 magi are needed to summon the Holy Grail in this land. One miracle, 7 collaborators. Well, the point is, it was only a matter of time before a fight broke out over the Holy Grail. It began like an ordinary fight over resources. The 7 magi used the power of the Grail equally to each summon a familiar, a servant, to battle the other magi. Only one magus will obtain the Holy Grail, and so each of them treated the other 6 once allies, now as enemies, and a gruesome fight began. This is a ritual called a Holy Grail War, a competition between magi for the Holy Grail. The magi chosen by the Holy Grail are called masters, and each master receives a powerful familiar called a servant by the grace of the Holy Grail. Saber, Lancer, God, all of the cards. There are 2 proofs that one is a master: summoning a servant and making it obey, and obtaining the 3 command spells that can order the servant. The first goes without saying. Yesterday, no, a few hours ago to be exact, I summoned Archer to be my servant. That leaves only the second. I must protect to the end this command spell that binds the servant. For a master, this is probably the most important thing of all. The pattern inscribed on my right arm after summoning Archer. This is the command spell. This holy sign granted by the Holy Grail is the proof of a master who has summoned a servant. This mark with concentrated magical energy is an instantaneous thing, not an eternal one. It is consumed by use, and as the appearance suggests, it has 1 use for each strike. In other words, only 3 times. A master who loses all 3 of their command spells will be unable to control their servant and faces death. So, the command spell must be guarded as closely as one's life. It hurts my head to think that I've used 1 right at the start, but it wasn't completely meaningless, so I'll call it good. Because it's not unusual for servants to go against their masters. I'm fortunate to have been able to chain him using 1 command spell. Well, that's the gist of it. The Holy Grail War will start when the 7 servants are all summoned. I can't just sleep in. I don't know when the last master will appear, but it should be soon. Morning already? Do you wanna continue the narration or should I?
I still can.
Go ahead. I just wanted to like do the cool narration there.
I'm so tired.
We can finish soon. I thought the prologue was going to be shorter. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, of course. I said no waves.
Hmm.
Whoa. Looking out of the window, dazed, I noticed the sun's already way up.
Okay, so
Wow,
when,
she slept in.
yeah, so when you said I'm so tired, I thought you meant like for real, like, oh god, I'm getting so tired. I didn't realize it was like the actual dialogue.
I was reading the funny dialogue.
9時過ぎてる。
What do you mean we're only halfway through the
ど
prologue?
ころの話じゃない。
Question, if I quit right here, good it Sabe? Because I don't know if I can go another length of this. Right, Anya?
Certainly not after the day we've already had.
Yeah? You can save it anywhere. What's the command? Oh! Oh, look at it! Comment. Wakey Rin. Smiley face.
Can you make it say wakey wakey eggs and bakey just for me?
Eggs and bakey. Winky face.
Yeah, that's nice.
There we go. It's probably more like 2/3 of the way through. What do you say? This is a good spot to pause.
I think that the breaking here would be fantastic.
Yeah, let's just break here. Graphic
Because-
relationship. This is things I should not be. Oh, display the current graphic. This is just to see the full background. Oh, that's cool actually. If we want to ever see like a sprite without the, that's good. But yeah, let's exit for now, and we will continue next time.
I'm having an absolute blast so far, genuinely.
It's been so fun actually, and like seeing where it started is like really cool, and now we're all getting into the actual magic stuff instead of just the, you know, high school slice of life. Even though that was fun too, and Rin is so fucking gay.
Rin is incredibly gay.
Yeah, I mean, bisexual technically, but you know what I mean. Very gay. It was really cool having you around, honestly.
It's really nice to be able to like properly guest feature now.
Also, I'm gonna tickle you with my ahoge. 1 second.
I was trying to peer through it.
Look at it, looking through the heart. Isn't this super cool, chat? The two of us together.
It's genuinely.
It took so
it's
long.
lovely.
It took so long to bring her over to Arathia. You have no idea.
Still not even technically here.
Anyway.
And next week we'll have more time to do this too, so that'll be wonderful.
Yeah.
Because we can probably start earlier
Yeah,
than almost the middle of the night.
Also, it is 2 a.m. for me now, so like maybe not going this late would be nice, but it could be still
Yeah.
fine.
No, that's what I'm saying. We can like start earlier.
Yeah. Anyway, this has been, honestly, even with all of the little technical issues here and there, a pretty resounding success, I could say.
The technical issues add charm.
You are the technical issues, and we love you.
That's so sweet. Oh my gosh.
A very gay stream, and it's only about to get gayer, honey.
I can't wait. I'm gonna be really straight during this. I'm warning you.
You're going to be so horny for so many of the guys, and I am so here for it.
I like garbage anime men.
You have not seen Lancer yet. You're going to love Lancer.
Correct.
I do enjoy seeing where a bunch of things started and like the exposition they're giving and how things are like presented. And also after the stream I will post our command spells on Twitter because I don't think I have. I designed them for us and they were cool. Lancer can lance you any day. Tom, please.
I will be the judge of that.
Anyway, any last words, Anya? you may wanna have for chat?
I think I'm fine.
You're fine? You're fine then. Allow me. Actually, do you have any socials you would like to share, or do you just want to appear as a guest here?
I exist exclusively on your stream.
I find that very flattering and cute, actually.
I have no socials. Do not contact me.
Do not perceive her. Do not, in fact, perceive her. She is invisible.
Working on shirking my mortal form to escape samsara.
Oh. Anyway, thank you all so much in chat. I do, in fact, have socials, so if you wanna check my Discord, Twitter, whatever, description below, blah blah blah. Her pronouns are nonja business. Love that. I'll be going now, and tomorrow, more Tears of the Kingdom, so look forward to it. This weekend is fucking packed for me today. Oh. Real Slack cat hours. I hate that that makes sense to me. I bet Anya is confused by that.
No, I know. I know about the slug cats.
Oh, you do know. Never mind.
I have the critical knowledge.
You're gonna be missing the TLTK stream again. Aw. Well, look on the bright side. I'm going to be playing it for a long, long time, so don't worry about missing one stream. That game...
I thought you were saying, like, don't be worried. I'll be here.
But yeah, Tears of the Kingdom and also this are looking to be quite the extensive streams in general, you know?
I feel as though I have entered a long-term contract that I did not read.
Could you say that you have suddenly become bound to me? Could you say that perhaps there may be something similar to a master-servant relationship going on between us right now?
I don't think I would.
Alright, that was enough. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, that means I would be the servant. That sucks.
I can be the servant if you want. I could be a caster. I'm already a mage.
You would say that.
Oh. Why did my browser just refresh? Anyway, thank you all so much for... I could use those command spells so fast. Okay, that's enough. I'll be going now, and thank you so much for being here with me. Tom the Fish is a sub! Yeah, you are, you fucking submissive bottom-ass bitch! I love you, Tom. Thank you for being here. Good night, everyone. I am just going to end it here. Bye!
Bye.